We are down at the fifth quarter at the Colonnades Tavern, and I'm joined by Kat, the gaming manager and host. First of all, welcome, Kat.
Hi Tony, thank you for coming today.
Tell us about this magnificent facility that we're in.
So we're currently standing in our fifth quarter sports bar and bistro. As you can see, we've got big screen TVs all around the room. We've also got our lovely function area upstairs, which is a private function area with a private bar that can hold up to 50 to 60 people. And then we've got our lovely private atrium area, which can be opened up. That one can fit about 20 to 30 people for a function.
Yeah, fantastic, Kat. And of course, community engagement across all the hotels. As the naming rights, it goes hand in hand with our live stream, of course. Tell us about, first of all, the atmosphere in this hotel.
This place is incredible, and we've got a big sporting event happening. Everybody gets behind it, and the atmosphere in here is just electric.
And the staff, friendly staff?
The staff here are fantastic. You won't find anybody without a big smile on their face when they're serving you.
When we were walking around, is it 14 screens you were saying?
I said a total of 14 big screens, plus we've got the extra big one over there for our sports bet and racing.
So what happens between Monday and Thursday?
So we do offer 10% discount on all our main meals from Monday to Thursday for our seniors. Just make sure you bring in that card with you.
Absolutely sensational. Well, Kat, we can't thank you enough. As we said, folks, the naming rights for our live stream every week for the Southern Football League, and you're doing a great job down here, Kat, and thank you so much for joining us.
Air diffusion agencies are the market leader in air conditioning component manufacturing. Using state-of-the-art technologies to design and innovate, they have the largest range of components for all air conditioning, heating and ventilation systems. Air Diffusion are proudly Australian family-owned, trading for over 30 years and employing over 150 experienced staff. Servicing all of Adelaide with 3 huge locations, they really are your one-stop air conditioning trade centre. So demand Air Diffusion products in your home or business.
I'm Chris Hutton from eChoice, and here's 5 reasons that you should work with me. Number 1, I'll give you personalised service that will ensure you always get the very best deal. Number 2, I'm required to work in your best interest. Number 3, I'll advocate for you with the lender to ensure that any difficult loans are processed correctly and on time, and you get the result that you're after. Number 4, I'll take the stress away from you by dealing with 30 different lenders and many more products to ensure we get the very best deal for you. Number 5, I'm accessible. You can come and see me, I can come and see you at home or at work. We can meet via Zoom. There are plenty of ways that we can connect. You can find me on LinkedIn, on Facebook, or you can call me on 0402 132 627. I'll look forward to speaking to you soon.
might hear a couple of them. You go to Specsavers.
You might hear that.
What do you use that one? What else?
So isn't he a chip off the old block? Number 13 out here, running around for Happy Valley. Have a look. That is Link Rogers Mark 2.
Yeah, he's got
It's a fair
got the
built
same
unit,
haircut. Same haircut. Although he does look bigger. Well, he is bigger, isn't he?
He's a fair built unit.
Yep, not to run into him in a dark alley. All right, Harry Spacey there.
Well, come on.
walking towards
Have
the
you
middle of
changed
the
your tips or not?
game. No, I'm going Valleys.
All right.
I'm thinking. I'm very.
You're not.
I'll
changing.
tell you about 5 o'clock, General.
All right.
It's that close. I actually don't know who to go for, to be
All right.
honest.
Hey, well, Ferris
I'm going to
is
stick with Flaggies because they're home, and that's what I picked last night.
Harry
But-
Spacey won the toss.
Won the toss, kicking towards the Victor Harbour end, and that is the goal scoring end. What about the breeze there,
The
General?
Moon Man.
Yeah, I actually think it's dropped a
I
little
reckon
bit.
it's dropped.
But again,
That is a scoring end, though, isn't it?
yeah, it has been all day.
So, looks like Valleys with the toss. They won. They're kicking towards Victor Harbour end. And, well, they won something today anyway, Magic.
They did, which is good. That's a good positive start. Kremer looks good. It looks like Happy Valley. I don't think Billy Wilson's going to play in the ruck today. I don't, for some reason. I think we've got a good chance we're going to see a Jordan Thompson in the ruck for Happy Valley at the moment. It looks like he's going through all the ruck drills and stuff like that. So that's a very interesting call. And that probably makes me think that Billy Mitchell won't go forward. And I don't know why I keep calling him Billy Mitchell, but it's Darcy Mitchell.
All right. No, I think Darcy will just ruck all day and have a rest there on the bench for 5 minutes each quarter. Now, both sides there just in a half circle there, and again, God knows what they're talking about, but anyway, soon find out. On the Air Diffusion scoreboard, we've got the zippity-doo-dah. Don't forget the 5th quarter, Magic. General, you
can't forget
coming
the
down with
fifth
us
quarter. You cannot
at
forget the fifth quarter.
Colonnades Tavern.
Yeah, we should go down there one night.
Absolutely, go down there.
Tuesday night's a schnitzel night, boys.
Oof.
Down there, you get your schnitzels, and I reckon it's about $15, and you get your sauce.
Pepper
included.
sauce, pepper
Yeah.
sauce, you mushroom. What are you?
No, I'm peppercorn.
No, mushroom.
Mushroom for the old general. Fair enough. All right.
You know what? I don't mind a little bit of the garlic sauce. You know that they get with the prawns. Get rid of the prawns. Get the garlic on there.
Yep.
Hey,
Harry Davenport, Billy Wilson has gone forward.
if you like your garlic, ever tried garlic honey?
No, I haven't. No.
I'll get you some.
Beautiful.
Luke
Look,
Edwards is going forward there for the Valleys.
that'd be nice. I'm a bit intrigued with that, General.
Yep. All right. Let's get your eyes off of food and we'll focus on the game here this afternoon. We're getting ready for this big fourth round between the Vikings and the home side, Flagstaff Hill. Zippity-doo-dah, the umpire holds the red cherry, and have a look at it. It is glistening there in the sunshine, and he's about to throw it up. The rucks go up, and it's Oliver, Sebastian Oliver gets a bit of a tap, comes to ground, stacks on the mill, and we're going to have an early bounce here. Rogers is another player there in amongst all of that. We'll have another bounce, 5 seconds into this first quarter. Nothing happening just yet. Ball goes up in the air again. In front there was Darcy Mitchell. Grabbed that, comes to ground with the player there, Mackenzie Short, goes out wide. Player there ran over the top, it was Grayson. Comes to ground. Flagstaff Hill got it, pushing the ball forward. Now it looks like that might be Darcy Mitchell again. Tries to get a kick, flicks it over short to a teammate. Knew he was there. Smart thinking. Up towards the full forward. Big pack goes up. Goes to ground, heading towards the boundary line. I think it will go over. No. Lillis. And I think it has gone over. Eventually.
Just a quick note there, Dabo. Number 12 on the wing here
Yep.
is Cameron Blake.
And number 12
Was number 25.
Okay, Cameron Blake. Here's number 12. All right, we'll just quickly change that. Ball comes back into play, half forward flank. Ball goes forward. I reckon that might go into the trees. It does. And a free kick there to Jackie Flett from the Vikings in the back pocket position. It might be.
He's just about made that his own spot now, hasn't he?
He has. Yeah, Valley's first kick of the afternoon, I think. Okay, goes forward. Nice long left footer up towards the scoreboard. Mark there, big mark there.
That's
by
Kirk.
So what's he going for? He's marked on the wing. Not unusual. Goes along. And what's happened here? 50 metres? 25 metres. Okay.
Is that down the ground though?
Yep. Well, that's where they're all moving down the ground. So now he's just inside the 50. 48 metres out is Bradley Kirk. He can kick the first goal. Turn it up.
Gee whiz, I'm Captain Kirk. I reckon I'm going to back him in here.
Now
boys.
he's going out. I know he's handballed it on to a teammate. That's a shocking kick, although it's gone for. Grayson's got it. The other side, 2. Patterson shot for goal. He's got to push in the back there. The umpire says It's going to go through for a point.
I reckon he's got to kick the drop punt there, boys. He went the check side. I don't
Well,
like
he
that.
came from the wrong.
Go to the left. Oh, go on the left, drop punt there.
Right.
Use your opposite side.
First point there, Magic to the...
Mason Carney is playing at full forward.
Right, good. Ball comes back into play.
That's
And
Cremo.
chip- So, what's happening here? Going to go across the ground. Nice easy chip to Sebastian Oliver. Marks the ball. Going to get the ball forward. Player there is Scooped it up the goat. Gets it over to a teammate there. Rogers tries to do so bit of candy. Eventually he gets look at him go. And away he goes. He's on fire. Up towards the full forward position. Player there is Tristan Smith. Can't pick it up. He gets it eventually. Gets it over wide there to a teammate there in Brendan. He will go out very, very wide. May not stay inside, I reckon. And the umpire says last touch, I think. And that will go the way of the Valleys.
But Flagstaff, who defended him very, very
Dylan
well.
Brown kicks the ball in. Rogers is looking good already early in his first quarter. Swings around on the left. Goes for goal. It's not goal, is it? I think it's a bit to the right, and that's the first point for the Valleys. And on the Air Diffusion scoreboard, General.
We have Flagstaff Hill 1 point, Happy Valley 1 point, and we're 3 minutes into the quarter.
Why did Rogers not go back and actually have a genuine shot? Like, he made that easily.
Yeah, Hayward first brings the ball back in. Pack goes up. Oh, Darcy Mitchell almost marked that. Couldn't come to go. And Jackie Flatt was all over him like bees to honey. And we've got a throw in on the half-forward flank for the Valleys, kicking towards the Victor Harbour end here. Great game so far, but we're only 3 minutes into it. Long way to go. Okay, up they go. Darcy Mitchell knocks out Billy Wilson, I think it was. Goes now they go forward. This is the Valleys. Up they go. And Kirk almost a one-hander. He's got it now. They bash the ball forward. Still in a dangerous half-forward, full forward position. Now they go long up towards. Oh, what a mark! Hamilton goes forward. That was Lockheed Variety. Max clears the ball in, and Maxie Gill has marked it.
We don't need a little bit of globe.
They start down there. Tucker's marked it. So,
one-hander.
Yep, so Tucker has got the mark, and he is 48 metres out directly in front. Can he get it, General?
Yes.
So, Tucker directly in front. To put him in front, he goes bang. The ball goes end over end, and he's got it. Just makes it. That's good enough. And Darnell Tucker, first goal of the afternoon for the Valleys. And on the Air Diffusion scoreboard, they go to
117, leading the Falcons one straight.
No, how good was a one-hander?
Oh,
And it was actual genuine one-hander, like he meant that.
yep.
Good mark.
Hamilton there. That was Lockie Hamilton.
Well, I want to know why they didn't play Kirk's one-hander down the other end.
Well, I think he was
Well,
stiff. You don't have to be dead to be stiff there.
No, you don't. That's very true. But I think he held it on a bit longer there, in fairness. The umpire.
reckon?
Yeah, just a fraction.
Could have even been maybe even holding the man. Can we get a replay on that?
Well, we'll see that. Darcy Mitchell goes up, along with Seb Oliver, comes to ground. Clearance goes away of the Valleys, up towards an half-forward position. That's holding on, and the umpire finds it and picks it at the end to Kirk. And tell you what, he let the umpire know, too.
He did, didn't he?
Gee,
He thought he was going to take off. He's trying to fly, flapping the wheel arm there.
as he started well.
Well, when doesn't he? So Kirk, it's in half-back position. He's knocked that up. Forward they go. If that's going to be a double hit now.
That's goal of the day. I'm telling you now.
So that was Harry Vick, was it? Yep. Okay, so Harry Vick, the 14, he gets a goal. So wowee, for those at home there. The free kick was given to Bradley Kirk, goes back, kicks it into the man on the mark, it deflects over to Harry Vick. He picks it up and goes
the man
back.
on the mark. He just kicked that like an absolute mongrel.
You actually want to replay that and cut that, because you'll never see Kirk do that again.
No, I don't think so. Well, I don't think I've seen him.
That was uglier than a robber's dog.
Well, we got to say, what do we say? That's Scheisenhausen, Kirky.
On the
That is Scheisenhausen.
On the NF Fusion scoreboard, Happy Valley 2-1-13, leading the Falcons at one straight point.
Okay, none of the rucks got a tap there. Player there was Harry Vick, gets caught, goes to ground. Still plenty of players around the ball. Geez, like a bit of a jungle out there at the moment.
That's a handy
Can't
catch,
see the ball
boys.
for the trees. Okay, so we'll go and ball it up again. It's 2-1-13. The Valleys, Falcons with the third score, and that was only a point. So they're down by 12 points as we speak. In front there, gets a bit of a tap, 1-2. There's the Valleys again. Get a little bit of a dribbler. Goes out wide, turns around on the 5-step beat, does Edwards. Goes forward for the look for the 4-4.
Oh, well,
Just about broke his hand then. Went thump, goes out wide. Player there is that Maxi Gill out there? I reckon it might be. Turns around the corner, a little bit of a check side up. They go. Kirk takes a ripper. Absolute screamer
Let's
there.
see what happens here now, boys.
He won't kick this into the man on the mark, I tell you.
The first one wasn't in the man on the mark. He absolutely scrubbed it.
I thought he
shanked it, Davo.
Well, he did shank it, I know that.
There's
right.
another one.
All
That's
right.
a shocking leg again.
Okay, what's a wee bit of cut? He's
Holding the ball.
something wrong there with him. So,
Has he got a corky or something?
well, we'll better go and ask him. I can't tell you from here. So, free kick there to the Falcons on the halfback flank.
Rosman.
So, Rosman's got it. He now plays on, kicks the ball. That was a nice looking kick at least. Who can mark it? Up they go. Nobody can mark it now. That's blowing the whistle. Holding the man, I think he's saying it's going in front. So free kick here to that Rogers? Flett, is it? So Flett's come down. So Flett along the boundary in front of the scoreboard. Spears the ball in. Beautiful. Signal went straight to the opposition. So that's shy at the Nowsen in the end. Goes out wide. Player there trying to pick up the ball there was Carney. Hayden, and I think he's been able to touch it, but it's gone out of bounds. So we'll have, it is last touch. He didn't touch it. Thought he might have a handle it. So, last touch here, the back pocket position here for the Vikings. They're kicking towards the southern end here at Flagstaff Hill. Nice big kick up towards the middle of the ground. Gill up there nicely by Maxi Gill. Having a good first quarter. Rogers, I reckon, got the handball over to Vic. Goes long. Benham in front. The guy to Spain. Have a look at this. The goat has spoken.
Oh, the GOAT has got on the scoreboard for 2025. That's his first goal of the year.
And I'll tell you what, he's had a couple of touches early. That's all right when you're picking best players, although we've only been in it 10 minutes.
Settle down.
All right, settle down.
Settle down.
I'll tell you
I'll tell you what, he had a turn of speed though, didn't he, the GOAT?
He has, hasn't he? I mean, we've seen it before, so it's not totally unusual, but I'll tell you what, they're opening
Well, obviously
Falcons up.
obviously doesn't go with the name.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, though,
Listen, we haven't got the cameras on, so no one knows. We don't have to tell people.
just quietly, Davo, and General, I'm noticing around the ground that Happy Valley are bursting from contest with a lot of space.
Got some speed. Mitchell gets the tap. Picked up there nicely by Jackie Flett. Goes around the corner.
Oh, good
Jay
mark.
Bunt is a good mark there to Joel Beach, I reckon, right in front of the scoreboard. Okay, so let's have a look here. He's about to have a kick here, and things are happening.
That's
ball
push.
Yep, goes forward and a free kick, is it? All right, yep, it's going back, is it? All right, so Vic's got it now. He's on the wing position outer side. Turns around, now goes along, up towards Davenport. Is it? He drops that, it was just behind, picked up there, in front was Brennan. He goes out wide.
It's Billy.
And Billy's got it, Wilson. He's going to chip the ball forward. They're so loose at the moment, Flagstaff Hill. This is so much unlike them. And
They're all at sea at the moment.
absolutely. Now,
Flagstaff
the player there, he's got that. General, can we see?
Right.
But the number there is a bit
I'll have a look in a minute.
So, bit hard to see. Just
Number 8, Joel Beach.
which is Joel Beach. So Beachy on the boundary line, a half a metre in. Distance won't be a problem. He goes bang, looks good off the boot. The umpire goes a little bit right, and it just sneaks in for a point. So it's all at the moment. It's all Happy Valley. 5 scoring shots to 1, and they're looking very, very good.
On the Fusion Agency scoreboard, Happy Valley 3-2-20, leading.
Even their kicking is terrible at the moment. Okay, they got away with this. Kirk now goes long. Johnson from the back. Lewis goes up. Can't mark it. Comes to the ground. I reckon it's Grayson underneath, is it or not? No, it's not. It's the 19, which is Carney. Sorry, it's not. He's not even on this 19. We'll find out who that is. Up they go. It looks like Mitchell gets the tap. Oh, nicely done there by Grayson. So, and now goes to the player there, and Gill goes up forward. Picked up here by Benham. Gets a handball out wide. Took it for us. Now swings around on the right. Goes forward. Beautiful one to Mitchell. Takes a double grabber in the end in front of Freddie. And gets a mark on the halfback flank. They need to get the next goal on the board there, Magic.
They certainly do.
Build a bit of confidence. They go up forward and they're just too good. They're too strong and they're too tall at the moment, as well as too fast. Can I throw that in, Magic?
Oh, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Caleb McCormick is 19.
McCormick, all right, if you can write that down. So
He's number 9 on your sheet.
Number 9.
Nice
All
to
right.
go again.
Okay, so out of bounds.
He's
And
probably
looks
got to
like a
take that. He's got to mark that if he's going to play in the forward lines. Key forward, Davenport. It's going to be better than that.
Okay, well, okay, we'll just have a look at the score sheet. I've got a goal on the... All right. Okay, let's have a look here. It is 3 goals, 2-20. Happy Valley. Falcons are only 1 point at the minute. And we're about, 12 minutes into this first quarter. Now they go forward up to, we're looking for McCormack. Carmarket comes to ground. Handball there by, I reckon that was Billy Wilson. Goes out wide now from Lillis. Goes up to the middle of the ground. Now they run forward. Looks good. Nice and open for the full forward. And he marks the ball. Geez, they look good. They actually look like Flagstaff Hill. Oh,
What a kick from Ben Tate.
that
What an
was
unbelievable kick.
absolutely. And the mark there from to Lukey Edwards, who is a 45-degree angle, and he's about 30 metres out on a 45-degree angle. As I said, looks very, very promising here.
Could
Another one.
not have put that in any better position than he
Perfect.
did for that forward to run onto that.
Well, the way they're playing at the moment, they look like Flagstaff Hill. How they play normally. I think it's going to squeeze in. Yeah, it didn't look too good there off the boot, but it's just swung around there. And a big goal there to 23, Luke Edwards.
He's been in the goals this year too. On the
Well,
Interfuse Agency scoreboard,
That's number 8 for the year.
Happy Valley moving along to 4 goals 2, leading Falcons 1 point.
Spoke about Lukey Edwards earlier.
But bear in mind, Happy Valley are kicking with the breeze, gentlemen.
I'm not sure whether it's...
Is it? It's not a 4-goal breeze, I don't think, General.
Lukey Benham just got
Been
to
the
the
scoring
cut-off.
end all day.
Well, it has, yep. So we'll wait and see. But I tell you what, they just look so sharper. They're kicking long, they're direct. They're doing all the things that a good side does. So, get ball back. They need to get the next goal, Falcons, just to get themselves started. Mitchell will go up, of course, against Thompson. Comes to ground. Now, the umpire says play on. Picked up by Hayward Ferris. He gets tackled. Somehow shovels out to Patterson. Now they go forward to Rosman up towards the half-forward flank. 1-2. Nice mark. Right in. He's got a bayer. Mason Carney. Carney now swings around. Now goes out wide. Might be good. Now
His brother
that
Carney,
goes-
isn't it? Oh, it's a free kick to Happy
kick
Valley.
to Happy Valley. So that was called early. And coach Andrew Cook will be happy about that. Takes the pressure off and he'll be able to release the ball out. Benny Tate. So Tate from the full-back line will now go across the ground and goes out wide and finds a player there. Who's that out there?
I think that's Spacey, you know.
Little. No, it's not. It's
Little.
Little. No, Cameron Little. It is Little. Sorry. Goes out towards the wing position.
Oh, good
There's
mark.
a good mark. If we want a mark of the day to contender, is that what we're looking for? That's Milson.
Goal of the day.
Goal of the day we're looking for. Okay, we'll have a mark and a goal perhaps. So Milson's got it on the wing position, out of side, 4-2-26 to 1 point Falcons, and we're up to the 15-minute mark of this quarter.
Turn
And
it over
again,
again.
they're just,
Shocking.
I've never seen them turn over so much. Have you, Craig?
No.
Okay, it can happen. Everyone has a bad day, but it's not over. First quarter, forward they go. They're putting the pressure on.
That's on
and
again.
that's dropping the ball, holding the ball.
That is a great tackle.
What's the umpire going to say? Now, he just threw a player head down.
That should be 25.
Should
It
be
is.
25. He did pay the he did pay. I saw the boundary up by, so it was out of bounds. So he has got a 25. And the player there with the ball there is Kavoris. So Kavoris in front of the scoreboard here at Flagstaff Hill will wind up, give it a big belt, I reckon. Let's have a look. Bang he goes. Now again, a terrible kick. Look, it's worked out perfectly. But, the umpire said, Blarney must have been touched. Now, what's going on there? That was Anthony Adam, and holding the ball after all. So, was it touched, General?
Oh.
Must have been, I suppose.
Well,
Jeez, I don't know how that was touched.
No.
Yeah, it went speared in like a scud missile,
Just
wasn't
an
it?
absolute scrubber kick, but there was no. Can't see how that was touched.
I can't see how it was either. I can't. Beach has got that in. It goes forward. There they go. Now here's they're kicking over lines. I like that. Almost a mark. Picked up here by the player there, Maxie Gill. Goes forward. Player in there has got the ball, which is 15 for Flagstaff Hill. He's not on my list either. And we go to ground, and looks like we're going to have a ball up. 15 for Flagstaff Hill. God, strike me pink.
James Brennan.
Brennan, okay, fair enough. Now, Darcy Mitchell gets the tap, goes towards the boundary line. And let's have a look here. Keep changing these programs. All right, so it goes out of bounds, and again, it's inside that forward 50 for Flagstaff, for Happy Valley, who are 4-2-26. Falcons are 1 point, and we're about almost 17 minutes into this first quarter. Magic, it's been all Happy Valley.
It certainly has been, and the way they're moving the ball so quickly down the forward line, it's giving their forwards options galore, and if they keep that up, this could be ugly.
Well, that's right, unless there's a big favouritism towards that southern end, which I can't quite see at the minute. Happy to be wrong, though.
But you've mentioned a couple of times already, boys, that you never see the skill level like this from a Flagstaff Football Club. And is it pressure or is it just what's happening?
Well,
Is it one of those days?
switched on? Are they switched? Perhaps the
I don't know.
power's gone out. Okay, big pack goes up. 1-2. Nice mark on the end there to Tristan Smith. Geez, that was a goal saver.
They're a bit late with the whistle at the moment.
They are. Okay, ball goes forward, up towards, it went straight through Hayden Grayson's hands. Again, up towards that wing position. And they're all held up. And we're going to have another ball up here on that wing position outer side.
There's a power failure at Ballarat.
Power failure here.
The Bulldogs 95, 57-point leaders over Port Adelaide 38 with a couple of minutes to go till three-quarter time.
Fair enough. Okay, kick goes forward. I reckon it was Jackie Flat. Up they go. Almost a mark there to Kavoris. Drops it. Goes through the breadbasket. And a couple of players up they go. Kirk almost marked it. Should have been front.
Well done.
Oh, he's got the free kick. Front on tackle.
Courageous.
And he goes out wide. Here's a chance. He stole it. No, he's dropped it in the end there. I reckon that was Dylan Brown. Oh, big opportunity to pinch it. And it looks like a hamstring coming off here, Flagstaff. I'll keep your eye on that, Magic. He's holding his hamstring there. And
He's not happy.
Frazel, is it? Doesn't look good. Yeah, it is Frazel. So he is off at the moment. Goes out wide around the corner. There was Gill up towards a dangerous. Oh, he's got tackle crunch there by the 16. And I reckon that is Brennan, is it? And he just threw the ball there. That should be 20. He just threw the ball. That was who did that in the AFL the other day? Bailey Smith from Geelong. He copped him a couple of $1,000 fine too. I don't know if we can do that, but probably not.
Kavoris.
They almost need to just start to slow the game down a little bit, Flaggies, and just get a little bit of possession because they're just.
And maybe they're trying to do that.
Panicking.
Yep, they're making all sorts of mistakes, and the pressure. There is pressure on from Happy Valley. Don't despair about that. They're pushing him to the limit, goes along.
Again, that's out the full.
That's gone into the gum trees as well. So no pressure there, and they're still making mistakes that we're just not used of.
They are rattled, Davo.
Absolutely, they're rattled. In they come. Goes long. Is that Flat? I reckon he's kicked it long. Big pack goes up. 1-2. Almost a mark. Comes to ground. Punched away. Kavoris in front, as per usual. Gets a free kick for too high. And boy, that come in. Again, he goes across. And it's just made it. I'll tell you what. Howard Ferris marks it. And he's going to kick it out of bounds on the full. I reckon.
That's out in the full.
It could have
been.
been.
That is every day of the week out in the full.
So he's been given the. Must have got him by a millimetre. We'll give the umpire. And in front, up they go. Big pack. 1-2. Almost mark. One is his player that actually knocked that out of his hand there. The player there was Seb Oliver. And the player that knocked him out was Jolly Beach. So, again, we've got a ball up here. We're about 20 minutes into this first quarter. 4-2-26 to 1 point Falcons. And that was the first point of the day. So there's been 6 scoring shots to Happy Valley since then to get to 4 goals 2. Underneath all that is Rosman. Love saying his name, Rosman. Doesn't that sound sexy? Okay, ball comes up from the ball up with the umpire. Knocked him over. The opponent picked up nicely there by the 25, which is Captain Harry Spacey. And a nice mark there to the 22, which is Tristan Smith. So Smith in the back pocket is going to follow the boundary line, I would think, or maybe not. He doesn't know what he's going to do. He's going to go out wide, and it's just it's come off hands, and it just looks rattled, don't they, General? Just look rattled. Yeah. It doesn't look like Flagstaff Hill.
Last possession, so it's Harry Spacey with a free kick.
But he touched that, didn't he? Yeah, come off hands. Please. All right, Spacey, the captain, goes towards the goal square. Off it comes, picked up there nicely by the 28 to Jordan Thompson, and he slots it through from about 1.5 metres. Oh, please, this is absolute smacking at the moment from the Vikings. On the Diffusion scoreboard there, General.
We have Happy Valley 5-2-32 leading the Falcons 1 solitary point.
At the moment, they don't even look
And
like
that is on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Oh, please.
Carlton Copiers last week got Mitchell winning every ruck tap around the ground and in the centre of the ground, and Flaggies can't get a hand on the footy.
I'll tell you what, I'm almost off to the 5th quarter. It's looking that way. I think
thank
half
you.
time.
Yeah,
I think we all will. We'll just pack up. We'll go to the 5th quarter at the Colonnades Tavern, and well, I don't know who shout it's going to be.
Stop past 40 Winks and buy a bed at the same time.
Okay, free delivery, beautiful. Okay, 1-2. It looks like they could get a clearance here. This is more like it. Nicely picked up here by Milson. Goes to the full forward position. They need a flag. I got one.
Great lad.
Beautiful. And is that Carney? Aidan Carney, I think is.
Certainly is.
Now, geez, he's cribbed out there for 16, which is Benny Tate. He's about 6 metres in front. Have a look at him. If he doesn't get back, he'll get 50 metres or 25. Eventually come back. He cribbed about 6 metres there. Benny Tate, good on him for trying. Now, here's the check side around the corner and missed. Could not afford that to miss, General.
No, on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard, the Falcons move on to 2 points, trailing Happy Valley by 30 points. Happy Valley 5-2-32.
That was an ugly kick.
On the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Yeah, it was a bit of clearance though from the centre, so at least they've got it forward in their forward 50. And they've barely had it in the forward 50. Have the Falcons here so far this afternoon. Big kick in. In fact, that might even go out of bounds. It's gone pretty wide. Behind there was Darcy Mitchell. Pushes the ball forward. And again, it's stacks on the mill if you like. And we're going to have a ball up here. We're right in front of the members here at Flagstaff Hill. They won't like the look of the scoreboard. 2 points Flagstaff Hill. Happy Valley 5-2. 7 scoring shots, 32. And we're 24 minutes. 2 minutes of time on. Again, plenty of players around the ball. The umpire is going to throw it up. Been pretty good so far. The umpires is a bit of a push in the back. Mitchell gets it around the corner. And again, a good smother there by, I reckon it's Darnell Tucker there. And it goes out of bounds. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. And the Flaggies, Pete, guys, do not like it. They're in unfamiliar territory, Mitchell.
They certainly are, but how good was that tap
I've got
there?
no idea where they are at the moment, Flagstaff Hill. Ball comes to ground, picked up here, tried to be kicked to Darcy Mitchell, still being hung on to, doesn't matter. Play on says the umpire. It's like a dog's breakfast at the moment. Players getting turfed out, ball going everywhere. And again, eventually we'll come to a throw. It's still on the half forward, right on the 50-metre line here. Right in front of the members here at Flagstaff Hill. Nice big jump there by the 19, Seb Oliver. Comes to ground again. Still no one able to pick the ball up. Rosman gets, in fact, that was Ham's kick out. And around the corner. I think he's got that one.
Reece Milson.
Reece Milson, was it?
Yep, certainly
Beautiful.
was.
Needed
Great
that.
left foot goal.
Did they need that, General?
They did indeed. On the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard, the Falcons 1-2-8, trailing Happy Valley 5-2-32.
Okay, well,
On the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
you're right. Okay, they need that. We're about 25 minutes in, 3 minutes of time on. We've had, 6? That means 6 goals. So probably still another a good 3-4 minutes to go. And to say they need another one before quarter time, it would be an understatement. But I tell you what, they just look rattled, Flagstaff Hill. Been okay the last 2 minutes, but prior to that, it was just all Vikings.
Carney's gone into the ruck now. Mitchell's gone down to rest down forward, so that's going to be an interesting move.
Okay, so Carney goes up against Seb Oliver, comes to ground, and again in there is Lockie Hamilton. Didn't see much of Jackson Bennett.
No, to be honest, it doesn't look like he's playing.
Just going to say that. I didn't want to say that in case I'm wrong, so look out for him if you can. Okay, at the back, picked up here by Rogers, goes forward, up towards the half forward. Wilson there, drops the ball, gets it knocked out. Either way, same result. Goes to ground, and again, stacks on the mill, and we have a throw in half forward flank on the other side.
Scores around the ground. Ranella 5-6-36, leading Aldinga 2 goals, 12. And Port Nalunga 5-3-33, leading Cove 1-4-10 at quarter time.
Okay, blow the siren note down there if you can. All right, a long way to go, and we've got a ball up here. Half forward flank, still 2 kicks out from goal. Flagstaff Hill player tried to second the ball. Was had none of that. Ball it comes from the boundary line. Up they go. There's a big fist there by Carney, and it gets the player caught it, but he got tackled at the same time, and they all pounced on top as if it was a jockey, and that was Vic underneath all of that. It's been pretty good so far. This first quarter was old Harry. Ball again gets swiped there by Oliver, comes to ground, picked up here by the Falcons. They go forward up to the wing position. Big Pack goes up. Easy mark on the end. Flat will mark that uncontested at the end. Almost got shepherded out.
Yep.
I didn't see it. Doesn't matter. Spears the ball in. Centimetre perfect almost. Benham there gets a bit of a handball throw, come whatever. Player
That's
there
on the
tries to. That's Vic. He's got. Well, the siren's gone. Reckon it was Vic that tried to go through. Doesn't matter. We've got the siren to end the first quarter, and on the Air Diffusion scoreboard, General.
We have the Falcons 1-2-8, trailing Happy Valley 5-2-32.
First quarter, Magic.
Goal kickers for the quarter.
Yep.
We have one to Darnell Tucker, one to Vic, one to Davenport, one to Edwards, one to Thompson for Happy Valley.
Good.
And the sole goal kicker for Flagstaff Hill is Reese Milton.
Well, Magic, they didn't even look like scoring a goal there till the last couple of minutes of that quarter. Absolutely overawed, at least it seems like it. We know that's probably not correct. They've been in plenty of big games, winning 7 of the last 10 premierships, but they look all out at sea at the moment.
Look, 90% of that first quarter was all Happy Valley. Interestingly for me, though, they did start to get a little bit back of ascendancy back into that game there, Flagstaff Hill, with that goal. Much needed. But I'll tell you what, though, the pace. It's the pace around the ground that's killing the Flaggies at the moment. They really sort of seem to be slightly just behind.
Well, they do. Yeah, you bring up a good point. And they seem to be kicking longer. Certainly the kicking disposal has been woeful by the Flagstaff Hill. You'd expect it from some teams down the bottom, but not Flagstaff Hill.
Flagstaff Hill have been winning every single ruck tap around the ground and in the middle. We're just not getting it out in the middle. They did get a clearance there late in that first quarter, and they actually scored a goal. So I think they need to go back to that and do whatever they need to do to find some sort of connection between the ruckman and their midfielders, because that's probably one area now that they're just starting. Last week it happened as well.
Yeah.
This week it's happening again. They're getting enough football around the ground, but they're having to chase
and turn it over. They're turning it over when they go forward.
Absolutely.
I mean, you've got a good. Let's pick on Bradley Kirk. He gets the ball, so you generally you know he's going to hit the target. So even if he's not kicking it to you, the other players, peripheral players, will go forward, expecting him to hit his target, because he does 99% of the time. You move forward, and then it turns over, and your opponent's 5 metres in front of you going the other way. You look stupid.
Well, there was a couple of times that I did see him try to come through the middle of the ground and turn it over, which is really, really un-Flagstaff like. Normally they're pretty good at switching and using that 45, that little kick, that little short lead up to just sort of try and hold possession. But they seem to have panicked and started to just go long and bomb along it, and that's very un-Flagstaff like. So I'm sure Sammy will sort of just touch on a few fundamentals, touch on a few points, and sort of get them back in. What is it? 4 goals is nothing in today's football.
Well, what you find is, and this is what'll be interesting, sometimes, look, the breeze, it doesn't look to be as strong a breeze as, it doesn't look that way, and sometimes you go out there and it is, but even if there's not, there's usually a scoring in.
Absolutely.
That's just what happens, and no one really knows the reason.
There is definitely a lot to like from the Flagstaff Field, from the Happy Valley supporters out there at the moment. They've got some blokes in there that are just looking like they're a cut above at the moment, and their pace and their foot skills are making him looking Flagstaff Hill-esque.
Yeah, well, they're the two things, their foot skills and their pace is a real standout.
The luxury to play Billy Wilson across half-back is almost just like a loose player. He's just cleaning and mopping up. Is phenomenal. The players they brought in, Nicholas Kramer straightens him right up. We spoke about Davenport, magnifying glass on him, and he must have heard, because he's bobbed up and kicked one out of nowhere. Flett, we spoke about him. Spotlight being on him. He's played really well this first quarter and set up a little bit of their attacks. But again, we speak about the Hamiltons, the Lillises, those sort of players, Maxie Gill. Again, Darnell Tucker bobs up, just another one of those players they brought in, just adds that little bit of pace and a bit of mungle around the ball.
Is Jackson Bennett playing? Does anyone know?
Have not seen him yet.
Haven't seen him.
So he's definitely out there, but I have not seen him. So
hit big raps on him.
They're going to need him to lift.
Absolutely.
And I expect that. And unfortunately, if you're listening to Happy Valley, you may want to turn off now, because I do hear that their second quarter this year has been their worst in every game this year.
No,
so let's hope that they can consistently continue to keep their energy, their pressure, their pace, and their ball use. Otherwise, we all know what happens when you give Flaggies a sniff.
Okay, Craig, again, I'll just repeat myself. Sometimes there's a scoring in. Flagstaff Hill, sometimes you can't make a full judgment until you've seen to half-time where both sides have played both ends of the ground. Doesn't seem like a lot of breeze.
No, it doesn't. But when you look at the top of the trees down that end,
Yep.
they are still swaying. So that is scoring in. Let's see how
Let's see how it is.
how Happy Valley defend, and secondly how whether Flagstaff Hill can get themselves back in the game.
Yep, sure. Like I said, it's only 4 goals. They win this quarter by 2 or 3.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a goal down at half time and it's anyone's game. So still a lot, but they've got to switch the.
But as we said,
the on
in
button.
today's game, 4 goals kicked that in a couple of minutes.
It's nothing. And all it takes is for them to get a few centre breaks to actually read the ball off of Kirk's hand. And
Well, the worst.
Well, that's been the problem at the moment. Darcy Mitchell's doing all the hard work in there, but they haven't been able to find the footy inside the square.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Mitchell, he's winning every tap. So it's just about that connection, isn't it? They've just got to get that connection.
And Happy Valley, I've got to think that they're 4 goals up. They're not in a winning position. They've got to keep playing as if it's 0-0.
But it's unlike them. I mean, they've had players like Jacobs that's quite dominant in the middle, players in the ruck that have done that. For them to not have that connection is really, really unflaggies like that.
As the umpire comes in to start the second quarter, it's a 4-goal, 24-point margin here in favour of the Vikings, who will be very, very pleased with that. But we've got the second quarter. Long way to go. It's a marathon, not a sprint here at Flagstaff Hill home ground. Here's the Patterson.
we go.
Got it. What's he got? Oh, he sells a bit of candy. Goes forward, does Patterson. Again, still not a perfect kick, but it's still pretty hard there for Benny Tate to pick up. It's in there forward 50. Player picked up there. Lillis has got him wrapped up like a gift, a Christmas gift. And we're going to, well, it looks like he must have stepped over the boundary line, so it's going to be a throw-in out of bounds in the end. Umpire there. Dwarfed by the big gum trees at the back. Throws it in, lovely throw in there, up they go. Strickland gets the tap front, back, 1-2 to Rosman, falls over. Umpire says, I've seen that one before, play on, that's good, just like Neil Danaher, just play on, and don't worry about playing for free kicks. Again, they've pushed the ball up to the half-forward flank here, on the outer side in favour of Flagstaff Hill. Mitchell gets a tap, barely didn't hit the ball, get the right connection. Big flick out there.
That's way too easy.
Ramo goes forward. They get it up towards the scoreboard.
Here
They
we go.
past the
Bad
scoreboard.
handball.
Hayward Ferris has got it. Missed his target there. And Hayward Ferris has got it. Got wrapped up. And we're
A
gonna
good
have
handball they were away there, Dabo.
Absolutely. So,
In the SANFL, the Eagles beat Port Adelaide 77-52.
Guilty.
At Elizabeth, the Bulldogs 34, leading South 26.
strike bit pick. That's the old South Adelaide we know. In front and capitulate.
And 14 minutes to go, and the Bulldogs 66 points ahead of Port Adelaide.
I think they would
104 to 38.
Yes.
I think they would win. All right, ball comes up there, up they go. They get thumped towards the boundary line, picked up there by the 10, which is not on my list again for Flagstaff Hill. I think it was a 10 anyway, we'll check that. And we've got another ball up, still on the half-forward flank, scoreboard side there in favour of Happy Valley. Still no score in this second quarter, and we've played about 2 and a bit minutes. Again, stacks on the mill, and they're not going anywhere. Umpire has no choice at all. In fact, that was probably his easiest decision so far this afternoon. We'll blow
Yeah,
it
I
up.
thought so. And we are in a umpire appreciation round, Dabo.
Yes, and let's give a big appreciation.
No, don't be silly.
Oh, well, it's
Without
just
the
a bit of a
umpires-
joke.
Without the umpires, we don't have a game.
All right, okay.
And if you are thinking of umpiring, contact the AFL.
Well, I'll just give a little bit of a raspberry. Could have been worse for some people. Okay. Ball comes back into play up towards the wing. Pack goes up. Oh, that was a great mark. Is it Grayson out there? He's got that one there. General?
He's given that to
he's
Happy Valley, I think. Has he?
No, free
Oh,
kick.
no.
Yeah, Carney. Basically
Carney's got.
Oh,
must have
someone's
been a
coming
push
off with an injury here.
Oh, yeah. Get your eyes on that. He doesn't look like he's coming back. Ankle, looks like an ankle there. Twisted or something. We'll have a look. Keep your eye on that.
That is
Magic.
Sebastian Oliver, who's been playing
Oh, Ruckman.
in the ruck a little bit.
Yes, my word.
Number
Sorry.
10 is Jackson Bennett.
Okay. That's Jackson Bennett. I'm looking for 18. No wonder I can't find him. Okay. Again, the team sheet, so I apologise that to all the listeners. Up they go. Oh, almost a big mark there to Carney, and it's gone through for out of bounds, has it?
Yep.
No point. No, it's out of bounds. They're throwing right in front of the point post here. Gee, Flagstaff, all they need to put something on the board here. Well, they've got the opportunity. It needs to be a goal, to be honest. To be truthfully honest, they need a goal. There almost was Carney. Can't grab it out of the pack. Picked up there. Handball goes to nothing. Sells a bit of candy. I reckon they might have been Patterson. Around the corner, check side's gone across the face of goal and ended up in the SUV, or I think in the back of some car there. We'll get that back.
Around the grounds, Ranella 7-7-49 leading Aldinga 2 goals 12. At Cove, Port Noarlunga 7-5-47. Cove 1-5-11.
Oh, there's a turn up. Okay, ball from Lillis goes across the ground. Vic, I think, has got it with the old one-hander. Only went 15 metres. And now he's going to go back, though. I'm not sure whether to get too much of this. Lillis has got it now. He does a little bit of pressure. Here's an opportunity. That's a big push. And the umpire's seen it. Free kick there to the 12, which is Cameron Blake. So Blake's got it now. He's going to set it inside 50. In fact, he's going to go across the ground. That was far too easy. And a nice marker. So Mitchell's got it, Darcy. Now BOG from last week, the Anzac round. Turns around. Now he goes forward up towards the pocket. Up they go. 1-2. Oh, 2 Flagstaff Hill players went up and almost just coughed it all up there.
That's Mitch Johnson.
So Mitchie Johnson, the number 7, has marked that. But the only other player went up was a teammate who almost knocked it out of his hands. So here's a big opportunity for them to claw a goal back.
Almost looked like a forward there, General.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, he's getting pretty close to the goal square, wasn't he? All right, so Johnson, who's a beautifully skilled player, will come in and go bang. Looks beautiful off the boot. Doesn't always mean a goal, but it does this time. And Mitchie Johnson, the number 7, has got his first for the afternoon and the second goal to the Falcons.
You doubt me again, Davo.
No, I didn't doubt you at all, but I just,
On the Interfusion Agency scoreboard, that takes Flagstaff Hill along to 2-2-14, trailing Happy Valley 5-32.
Okay, so we're hoping for a big close game and, get a couple of goals back. We just might get it yet.
We just might, I'll tell you what, but that looked a lot more Flagstaff Hill like. The pressure in the forward line, the way they moved that footy and got it out the middle, that's what they're going to need to go to get back into this game.
Yes, and the player there coming off there, Oliver, is not a good thing as well. They get the clearance again, up they go and mark it easy in front. That was far too easy. Benham let his player there, Tucker, Darnell goes forward and is that one hand, one down? Play on,
that's bounce.
The umpire says play on. He says I marked it.
That should, by the rule of the game,
hold the ball.
Holding the ball.
Yep. Okay.
That is holding the ball.
And a free kick.
And he must have said something, the umpire, because now he's blowing the whistle.
Holding the ball.
It up. And
well done.
Yep, and he's given a free kick. He goes over the back there.
That's a shocking lad.
Risky. Go around. Dylan Brown kicks it straight up in the air. 90 metres in the air. 10 metres down. Player there was Billy Wilson's got it. He's tackled. And we're going to have a ball up centre half forward position. And we've got an 18-point game.
That kick there from the Flagstaff Hill defender was Russian roulette.
Yeah. Oh,
What's
absolutely.
that?
Straight between. The chance of that. Oh, Wilson goes up, misses the ball. Remembering that Seb Oliver is off the ground with an ankle and doesn't look too good. Comes into flat. No, goes straight past him. Pressure on. Now they go forward. Happy Valley, centre half forward position. The pack goes up, can't mark it. Picked up here nicely by Edwards. Goes forward to full forward. The goat's there.
Oh, he's got it!
Right ahead, and he's got it! He can't get him!
He's able to Flagstaff.
Oh my Lord! He's done it! He's got it again! It's not over yet!
Hold the ball.
And the coach has got to be holding the ball, throwing. I'll tell you what an excitement machine!
The goat just basically had a stroke and handballed it straight to the flag.
Oh, he did all the hard work, General. Oh, it was brilliant what he done.
Kicked the
Except he
goal.
stuffed it up at the end. God, strike me.
Well, I think we changed it to Billy the Goose.
What the hell was that?
Oh, yeah, the goose.
Kicked the goal, mate.
Absolutely. And 1-2 flat takes it, Jackie.
How well is he playing?
Yeah, he's playing very good. Now he goes forward, inside 50. 50, up they go, big pack. They all miss the ball, goes to ground. Picked up here by, was Gill. Handballs out. It's in the goal square. Underneath all that is Brennan. And it's going to be rushed in the end, and he could not get to that line any quicker. So, point there to Happy Valley, General.
On the Interfusion Agency scoreboard, we have Happy Valley 5-3-33, leading the Falcons 2-2-14.
Ball comes in. Geez, I tell you what, the goat there, Gary, definitely, he's different, isn't he?
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely. Up they go. Mitchell gets a
Oh,
punch.
intelligent footy.
2 it is. He's got to be able to get a kick and hit a target. He has done that. Got to cough that up. 1-2. And Happy Valley may get away with it. Again, they miss their targets, and this is what happens. Picked up there nicely by Creamer. Goes forward. Up to full forward. From nowhere does Milson come. Comes with a big punch. Goes out to a Mackenzie short. He handles backwards in the back pocket. Now he's well done. The pressure on Happy Valley is magnificent. Absolutely. And the Falcons have got no idea what's going on. They don't know which way to go, which tram to catch. Tram, bus, taxi, Uber, driver. They've got no idea what's going on. Up they go again. Mitchell, Darcy Mitchell over to the player there was Zach Grayson. Maybe he goes forward and it's marked by the Valleys, who will come across the ground. Nicely marked there by Benny Tate in the middle of the ground by himself. With the right boot, goes forward and find players sitting out there waiting for a bus. Was Frisbee Smith. He's been a bit quiet by his standards.
That's his first kick.
I reckon it might be 2. Now he goes forward and hits the target nicely there by Hamilton. Lockie goes for goal. I'm not sure if it's going to make it. Maybe. Milson from the back comes over with a big fist and puts it through for maybe out of bounds. Out of bounds, I think.
Jeez, I thought that was looking like it was going to make it there.
Yep. Absolutely, and geez, they've had some opportunities, Flagstaff Hill, and they just, unlike Flagstaff Hill, just cough it up at the 9th hour, and the Valleys are just pouncing, and it's their pressure. It's Happy Valley's pressure. Davenport again has a shot for goal and misses by 50 metres. Doesn't matter, goes across the ground, picked up there 1-2. Play there for
on the ball.
It's dropping the ball. Play on.
Good tackle.
One umpire said play on, the other one said dropping the ball. Dropping the ball. Sherry's had a haircut. Goes out wide. They haven't seen much of Sherry's been a bit quiet. Now he goes forward. Bennett goes straight over the
hit him on the box.
That was Carney.
They hit him on the back of the head.
There he goes. Is that that's Billy Wilson. Goes across the ground now. They don't want to make a mistake. They don't. Goes to Lockie Hamilton, who marks in the back pocket position on the clubhouse side. Now they go long. Just see who can mark this one. Mitchell gets the tap over to Kavoris. He thinks about picking up. He gets it. He better handle quickly. He does. Goes out wide. It might work out well. Mitchell's got it. Spears the ball in. Just goes over the top of Grayson and goes towards the boundary line. And I think it will go out. Maybe not. Hamilton's got it. It's not out yet, but it is now. Wow, she's starting to get hot in the kitchen. They know the next goal is going to be crucial.
There's just a little bit of, they're not working hard enough, Flagstaff Hill, at the moment, I don't think. They're not getting across to cover that sort of shape.
I think they are, but I've just never seen them miss so many targets.
But even when they're shifting across for that sort of, when they're
all right with the ball there. Yep,
with
the ball 16. I can't. There's that. I have to look at. Do we know who 16 is? Is that Brennan?
Yes.
Okay, so
they're just that slight moment off where they're shifting across to stop that, where they're moving the ball out of defence. Happy Valley.
Yep. So Carney's going up front now. There is the 10.
It's Bennett.
It's Bennett, so I beg your pardon. Goes around,
Good
big mark there to Lillis. Geez, he can mark a ball. And the 10 is, let's get this down here. Oh, God. It's these team managers will get their team sheets right. Okay, so Brennan's got it in the full-back position. Now he goes long. This might favour Mitchell, Darcy Mitchell. He's shepherding it out. Oh, gee, you see it all the time. A bit unfortunate there. It was a good mark there to Bennett. But he was knocked out there by Darcy Mitchell, so a free kick. Goes forward, and up they go. Billy Wilson just like picking apples. Just plucks that one out of the air, and it will go back here. Playing a good game as Billy Wilson goes forward, looking for a person. Kirk, he thinks about playing on. No, he doesn't know what to do. Now he does. Hits his target. Nice one there to Rosman. So Rosman there's got away. Vic's got his arms, he'll take off in a minute. Nice kick there to the 15. I still don't know who he is, but anyway, 15's a few touches. If someone can tell us that, it'll be very, very good. Goes forward up towards a half-forward flank. Up they go, big pack, 1-2. Is that flat there? Beautiful. Jesus, he playing a game, as you said. Terrific game to flat there in the back pocket position.
He's been best on ground so far.
I think so. Oh, clearly. Clearly is. That's Jack, I think, isn't it? Now he swings around the right. He's going to follow the boundary line up towards the wing position. Up they go. Just, didn't go anywhere, to be honest. Good of Kirk gets tackled. No, he didn't grab it. That was decision up high.
Good attack on the footy.
He knew exactly what he was doing, and he's got the ball. But they need to get away from this pack mentality and try and shift the ball across the ground and open it up. That's how you're going to kick goals, not kicking the packs all the time. They're going to do that, and flat at the back takes another mark. And clearly BOG at the moment. Now, pushing, it's gone. Oh, it's a free kick. Flagstaff nil. Didn't see it.
Oh.
Didn't see enough in it anyway.
Interesting to have a look at that again.
Absolutely. So Mason Carney is going to have a shot on goal. Now, this is a little bit worse than
James Brennan is number 15.
Yep.
Number 16 is Benjamin Jeffries instead of 33.
Okay, 16 down there. That's what's...
That's going to go through, isn't
now,
it?
it's going to go up towards the goal. I think it's been touched. He just needed another metre on
Man,
that.
he's got to go to the top. If you know you can't kick that distance, you've got to put it to the hot spot. We have that discussion every week.
Yeah, we do. All right, on the Air Diffusion scoreboard, we'll give it Magic. We'll go with you.
All right, we've got the Falcons 2 goals, 2-14 to Happy Valley 5-3-33. About 14 minutes.
It's 2-3. Did you flick over?
Oh, 2-3. There we go.
That could be an important point. So it's back to an 18-point margin with 14 minutes on. Now the ball comes back. Kavoris has got it. He's been a good player. Now he's about 55 metres out. So he sells a bit of candy. He's got caught. Now he's handballed it straight up in the air. Let's play on. I don't mind players having a chance, having a go at it. Coughed it up. Now player, where's the ball gone? It's gone backwards. Looks like the player there was the 10, which is Lukey Hamilton. Gets a handball. I think he's gone out of bounds. And... Last touch will go Flagstaff Hills way. Still 2 kicks out from goal. But he's going to be able to put it in a position where you're going to have a shot for goal. Up they go, 1-2. Oh, geez, Grayson almost marked that. Went to ground, good decision. Lillis is on top of him. And it's piggyback at the moment. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Around the grounds, Cove 3-5-23. Port Nalunga 12-6-78.
Jesus, massacre.
9-8-62 to Ranella and 2 goals to Aldinga.
Now, what's the umpire going to say there? Shearer was a good tackle from behind. Now, I'll tell you what, that was the tackle that Paul Curtis put on last week. He got 3 games for that.
Absolutely.
Come on, comment Wally May, please.
No good.
No good. Okay, Mitchell has a kick, just goes straight up. It's going to be punched through and rushed there, so another point. Did you see that? That tackle there, I think it was exactly...
I did.
Yeah, thank you.
Lucky we don't play in the AFL.
Exactly.
On the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard, the Falcons 2-4-16, leading Happy Valley, trailing Happy Valley.
Let them go.
5-3-33.
Wilson he's carving her up at the moment too from the Happy Valley point of view. He's playing very good. Goes across the ground. They're starting to open up now. And the 16, which is Jeffries. Jeffries goes forward to Mitchie Johnson, who's kicked a nice goal this quarter. Only their second one. So there's no one behind him other than Brennan. All the Happy Valley players have gone forward. They're clogging it all up. Kirk from the outside will go forward, and he's just missed his target again. And that's just not good. Not good enough. I've never seen him kick so poorly. Forward. Nice mark there to Kavoris, who's been terrific here so far. For the Falcons, goes in towards the middle again.
That's a risky kick.
Very, very risky. I don't know. He would have been asked.
He's kicked to a 2-on-1 competition there.
And to a tall player too. It's not good. Now he doesn't know what to do, is Kramer. Now he turns around and goes bang. Nice kick, but it's out wide. And Kurtz there will just take the mark, and he does. As good as, or as poorly as Flagstaff Hill are kicking, they're starting to get a little bit of the hips as well. Happy Valley,
they're still in the game.
Yeah, I mean Happy Valley haven't been certainly better than Flagstaff Hill. We're hitting targets now.
That's probably a push, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's just what's going. Now he's given a free kick
for a push.
Now I don't know why he needed to do that if he was going to just punch the ball out. What did he need to do that for? Stupid play.
Disappointing.
Again, a free kick, Happy Valley, and
correctly
done.
Frustration, Dabo, from Flagstaff Hill.
Lillis goes long. Up towards inside 50. Big pack goes up. I think it's a big mark. Who's got that? Not Davenport, surely. Couldn't be. I don't think so. Let's have a look who's that. It's a bit hard to see exactly who's got that ball.
That's Kramer, isn't it?
Kramer, is it? I think it might be. What a terrific pack mark.
Kramer?
Yep. And he's going to have a shot from about 30, well, he'll probably kick it from about 40, 35 metres out. Now he's on a bit of a tight angle, so it's not easy.
It's kicked 10 for the season so far. This could be 11.
Yep. And he's starting to come into the game this quarter too, General.
Yes,
That's Kramer. Starting to pick up a few good touches.
you'll kick this.
And he'll kick this, so we'll mark that down on the advice of the General. So Kramer comes in, he goes bang, looks pretty good off the boots, going a little bit to the right as we look at it, and behind there, missed.
So on the Interfusion Agency scoreboard, Happy Valley move along to 5-4-34. The Falcons 2-4-16.
I think what we can say, this is certainly not the scoring end. I think that breeze has really died up. We've been playing 18.5 minutes and there's only been one goal, General, scored this quarter. Up they go in front. Now Mitchell again.
He's
Thumps the ball out.
dominating again today, Mitchell.
So, I would like him to try. He's up there. He's got his first hand still. Why don't you just mark it? I don't
I
see the
like
point
him
of
doing that discipline. That's discipline.
Okay.
You never knew anything about that.
All right, fair enough. Okay, in they go. And again, both players there try to get a bit of a tap. Doesn't go anywhere in particular. Picked up there nicely is Milson. Gets tackled to the ground. He's right in front of the barbecue here. And the veranda at Flagstaff Hill. Terrific audience here. And we've got another ball up here. Again, still kicking a bit out. Goes forward. Looks like Rogers got his opponent, Mitchell Johnson, all tied up. And I thought for a minute.
He was going to call that, I reckon.
Well, that's what I thought. So I won't think too much. Ball again comes up, still 18 points. Mitchell's got it, got tackled to the ground.
in trouble
I reckon
there.
Rogers has got him. And,
Oh, he did take the player on.
yeah, well, I'm happy with that decision. The one before is the one I was worried about. He got away with that. And Harry Spacey was the player, I think, or maybe O'Connor had him. Okay, up they go. Mitchell in there. He gets a bit of a tap. This time it goes out towards Bennett. And what happens here? Players
Play
call
there.
a free kick. I'm not sure whether that was their
Banjo
Patterson.
Patterson, he's got
So
it.
Banjo's got it. And he's going to, they need to get at least another goal, Flagstaff Hill, before half-time. General, what do you think? Yeah. To keep it interesting. Not out of it by any means. They go bang up towards the wing position. No, there's a nice mark over the shoulder. Call it what you will. And that's Darcy Mitchell. That's what I want to see more of it from him. Getting the taps, that's not an issue. All right. So, let's have a look at this. Darcy Mitchell will... too far out to score, of course, but he can certainly put it inside 50. No, he goes wide and straight out of bounds. Why would you do? How many times have they done things like that? Yeah, they hit targets. Am I seeing things magical, or is it just...
No, that was an ordinary decision.
I mean, there's no... Even if he had a marked it, what was he going to do with it? Too far out to score.
I don't mind the idea, it's just a poor execution.
That was a good kick. Nicely done to Dylan Brown. So Brown's got it, goes in the middle of the ground. That was good.
Here they go.
A little. And although that hasn't hit the target, Mitchell there, he's only running half pace. That's not his normal quick pace. Don't like that. Goes out wide, picked up him by Strickland. Strickland will straighten up and go bang, like a box of crackers. Up they go. And nice mark to Rogers, is it? Doesn't matter if it's a push. He takes a mark. Spears the ball in. Davenport's there, the goat, and it goes out wide. Punched. Look, I reckon it's out of bounds here, about half a metre around from the point post, which is to the northern end. The northern
I
end.
reckon he got away with one there, Davo.
Probably did. So Happy Valley 5-4-34. The Falcons 2-4-16. 20-point margin, is it, or 18-point margin, beg your pardon, here at the 20-minute mark, 21st minute mark, and here they go round, over the ball, shot, round the corner,
25,
should be 25.
Should be 25 there.
free kick, is it?
On the ball.
Well, it should be 25, so raise that shot for goal, that didn't happen, and dropping the ball, if you like, holding the ball, whatever, and free kick here to Benham, is it, in the back pocket position, and he's going to hope that he can get it out of the danger zone, and he should do that if he doesn't slip. He doesn't know really where to go. Now he's going to take a chance and go across the ground to short, is it? He goes out wide to find Milson by himself, so they've got away with it, and it's all okay.
Almost that little 45 they got to hit up there, because this is going to turn.
All right, now here we go up there, up they go. Ball comes to ground. Who's that down there? Milson. No, Ellis goes back up over to Hamilton. He handles it out wide. Not the best. Again, Rogers is there. He's got it. Tackled to ground. It's like a dog's breakfast out there. At the moment, there's people, bodies going everywhere, and the ball's just hanging in the middle there.
That should have been holding the ball.
Absolutely. So we've got a ball up. We'll call it the middle of the ground. 2-4-16 to 5-4 Happy Valley, who have an 18-point margin. We're up to the time on period. Second quarter. You listen to Tribe FM and Filming Footy, and we thank you this afternoon for
Good
doing
mark.
that.
Good strong mark.
Okay, Darnell Tucker, I think, has got the ball at the moment on the wing position, outer side. Nice mark, steady. Many people around the grounds. Spears the ball in, finds. Is that Flat? Or we got. Okay, that might be Flatty there. It's not Rogers, is it? No, it's not. It is Joel Beach, beg your pardon. He goes forward, and again, Reece Milson has played a pretty good game and marked the ball, I would have thought. And he has. So Milson has got the ball here on the half-back flank for Flagstaff Hill. Again, the game seems to have plateaued out a little bit, Jenna, in the last 5 or 10 minutes. No one really looks like scoring. I know it's been in the forward 50 for both clubs. Lillis from behind. Good. 1, 2. He's a beautiful mark. And there goes the siren. Only
gonna have a
one
shot.
goal. What, from 100 metres?
He's actually going to have a shot.
Oh,
Here he
please.
goes.
Oh, it's a torpedo. And he misses it by 60 metres. Oh boy. Now there's half time, and I reckon there was only one goal scored that quarter, is that right?
It was, yes.
On the Edifute Agency scoreboard, we have the Falcons 2-4-16, trail Happy Valley 5-4-34. Goal kickers, you have Darnell Chacker with 1, Harry Vick with 1, Davenport with 1, Luke Edwards with 1, and Jordan Thompson with 1. For Flagstaff Hill, you have Reece Milson with 1, and Mitchy Johnson was the only goal scorer of that quarter.
Well, looking here on the sidelines, it looks like Patterson does not look good.
Banjo?
Looks like an ankle, and looks like he's struggling. And I would be surprised, being this early in the year, if you would risk him.
Okay, well, let's just see. The old wet towel can do a few things. A mouthful of Gatorade, who knows? But I just felt the last bit of that quarter, first half of that second quarter, was Flagstaff Hill, even though they only put the one goal. But the last half was a bit flat from both sides. No one looked zip had gone out of the game.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Look, Happy Valley sort of let Flaggies back into the game there with some of their disposals, turned the footy over a little bit, which was unlike them in the first quarter. But you know what? At the moment, I still think Flagstaff Hill are just giving Happy Valley way too much ability to just do whatever they want around the contest. They're getting it out the back there on their own, the handballs, they're being given the opportunity to actually fumble and have enough time to get it again and make another decision, which is so unlike Flagstaff Hill. I don't know whether they've come to play today, boys.
Well, I don't think so. I think one thing it really stands out is that they're just missing their targets far too often. They don't do that. Haven't done it for 10 years, but they've done it this first half.
That's to do with the pressure from Happy Valley.
Absolutely. Well, the other thing as well, though, like in terms of that, though, General, you said it, maybe they do need to stick a Mitchy Johnson forward, because a lot of the balls that are going forward are just getting bombed, and therefore it's coming straight back from Happy Valley.
Exactly.
Make it different so you lift the eyes and actually have to hit a target.
Yeah, think outside the square. That's what you do.
Square pegs round hole.
Okay.
Not a problem. We'll hand you back to the studio. We'll be back for the exciting second half of this Battle of the Hills Valley. And we will be back in about 20 minutes' time. Bye for now.
Beautiful.
We are down at the fifth quarter at the Colonnades Tavern, and I'm joined by Kat, the gaming manager and host. First of all, welcome, Kat.
Hi, Tony. Thank you for coming today.
Tell us about this magnificent facility that we're in.
So we're currently standing in our fifth quarter sports bar and bistro. As you can see, we've got big screen TVs all around the room. We've also got our lovely function area upstairs, which is a private function area with a private bar that can hold up to 50 to 60 people. And then we've got our lovely private atrium area, which can be opened up. That one can fit about 20 to 30 people for a function.
Yeah, fantastic, Kat. And of course, community engagement across all the hotels. As the naming rights, it goes hand in hand with our live stream, of course. Tell us about, first of all, the atmosphere in this hotel.
This place is incredible, and we've got a big sporting event happening. Everybody gets behind it, and the atmosphere in here is just electric.
And the staff, friendly staff?
The staff here are fantastic. You won't find anybody without a big smile on their face when they're serving you.
When we were walking around, is it 14 screens you were saying?
I said a total of 14 big screens, plus we've got the extra big one over there for our sports bet and racing.
What happens between Monday and Thursday?
So we do offer 10% discount on all our main meals from Monday to Thursday for our seniors. Just make sure you bring in that card with you.
Absolutely sensational. Well, Kat, we can't thank you enough. As we said, folks, the naming rights for our live stream every week for the Southern Football League, and you're doing a great job down here, Kat, and thank you so much for joining us.
Air diffusion agencies are the market leader in air conditioning component manufacturing. Using state-of-the-art technologies to design and innovate, they have the largest range of components for all air conditioning, heating and ventilation systems. Air Diffusion are proudly Australian family-owned, trading for over 30 years and employing over 150 experienced staff. Servicing all of Adelaide with 3 huge locations, they really are your one-stop air conditioning trade centre. So demand Air Diffusion products in your home or business.
I'm Chris Hutton from eChoice, and here's 5 reasons that you should work with me. Number 1, I'll give you personalised service that will ensure you always get the very best deal. Number 2, I'm required to work in your best interest. Number 3, I'll advocate for you with the lender to ensure that any difficult loans are processed correctly and on time, and you get the result that you're after. Number 4, I'll take the stress away from you by dealing with 30 different lenders and many more products to ensure we get the very best deal for you. Number 5, I'm accessible. You can come and see me, I can come and see you at home or at work. We can meet via Zoom. There are plenty of ways that we can connect. You can find me on LinkedIn, on Facebook, or you can call me on 0402 132 627. I'll look forward to speaking to you soon.
We are down at the 5th quarter at the Colonnades Tavern. Tell us about this meeting.
Welcome back to the third quarter. Half time here is just about completed. Falcons 2 goals for 16. Happy Valley 5 goals for 34. It's been all Flagstaff Hill in the later part of that second quarter, but it was pretty much Happy Valley for most of the start of the game. We're not far away. It's umpire appreciation round here. Great crowd, lots of things going on, and we are just about to go. The umpire is waiting for the siren to go now. Interesting setups in the middle there. You know, you've got Harry Davenport down the front there, who's had some really good moments. But here we go. Third quarter is about to start. Ball goes up. We're about to throw it in there. And we're away. Mitchell gets the tap, goes forward for Flagstaff Field. Handball there. Cut off there by the Happy Valley player. Looks like we might have a free kick here for a higher... Yep, looks like it was a higher tackle there. I need a good start, Happy Valley, and welcome back, Davo.
Yeah, but Jesus, tremendous amount of people out the back there. Okay, ball goes forward. They come. Nice big fist from behind. Hits towards Haywood Ferris out there, as well as the 11, which is Darnell Tucker. I think it's gone out of bounds. It has. The umpire has signalled that, and we'll have a throw in half forward flank here for Happy Valley. And a lead by 18 point, boys. Certainly not enough, but you'd rather be up by 18 points than down, that's for sure.
It's important 10 minutes here for Happy
Wilson
Valley.
went up. Darcy Mitchell for Flagstaff Hill comes to ground. In amongst all that, Jackson Bennett. Been a bit quiet, Jackson Bennett, Mitchell.
Certainly has, yes, but this is a massive 10 minutes for Happy Valley. We know that Flagstaff Hill are going to get a run on, but it's just about how far can Happy Valley get in front.
Yep, beautiful. Okay, so ball comes to ground here, and we've got a free kick here. Nice free kick here to 22. Tristan Smith has been pretty solid, and he will try and relieve a bit of pressure. And as we see today, sometimes they've been pretty awful at their disposal, Flagstaff Hill. They go up. In front there was the 21 Strickland. Free kick as the umpires picked a free kick is going Happy Valley's way.
It's Lillis.
And it's Lewis, isn't it? No, it's not even Lewis. No one knows who's got it. In the end, it's Thompson. What's he going to do? He doesn't even know what he's going to do. Now he kicks the ball forward. That's a bit risky, but it worked out well to Rogers.
There's no way that's 15, mate.
No, it wasn't 15. It was lucky to be 8. But anyway, the umpires know best, and now they've just coughed it up. And a nice mark there. Carney, is it? So Carney there on the half-back flank. Players have been given, I think they're trying to play on now. Look at that, that's just terrible stuff. Now that couldn't be a mark because it broke on the, on the mark almost marked it. That's just terrible.
That is an honest waste of time and energy, that kick.
I tell you what, I'm starting to think the game last Friday between Morford Vale and Altinga was so much more exciting, and the standard was pretty much the same. Okay, Rosman slams it on the boot, just hope like hell that it hit somebody, and it did. Liam Hamilton from Happy Valley. So Happy Valley goes across the ground, almost thought about that it was the brother Lockwood. He does go across the ground now, finds Vic, who thinks about going for a bounce. Now he gets it over to Jackie Flett, who gets another handball out wide. They're going by the arc, Queen Mary. They go right. Mitchell gets a fist to it, comes to ground. Kouros in there. Throw, says the general. Player there, 19, was not on my list again, no 19. Comes to ground, goes out wide, Flats there, and it's going slow motion at the moment. No free kick, we're going to ball it up. Are you feeling that, team?
Yep, just having a quick look at our sponsors for today.
Oh,
we have the SA Landscape Supplies, the 5th quarter, ADA, So Cloudy, JRF Bricklaying, Chris Hutton Home Loans, Youth in Sport, Dartfish, and of course Archie's Footwear.
Beautiful. And the 5th quarter, Comrades Tavern, where you'll be right. Well, good day to the guys down there, patrons.
And don't forget 40 Winks and also Air Diffusion Agency.
Okay, free kick here, and the player there again was Thompson. He's having a good 3rd quarter. He's had a good game, to be honest. Up they go, and there's that, Vic.
It's a strong mark.
It is a strong mark. The ex-captain there. And he has marked it cleanly, directly in front, 40 out from goal, and this would hurt.
But Magic, that was put in a perfect spot by Flett, though.
The hot spot, General, hot spot.
You know, you talk about...
Put it out in front, give that forward an opportunity.
All right, in he comes. Captain of 2024 goes long and strong. Oh, the umpire likes it. You like it when they stick up 2 fingers nice and early, no pressure at all, and
that's
a big goal. Wowee. All right, so 2 goals.
Would you still say a captain's goal?
Well, 2024.
Leadership goal.
Oh, it's 2024. Yeah, leadership goal. Okay, so on the Air Diffusion scoreboard, General.
We have Happy Valley 6-4-40. The Falcons 2-4-16.
2 goals to the Falcons, and we're 5 minutes into this 3rd quarter. Long time since they've only kicked 2 goals, Magic, to the stage of the game.
Very long time.
And to be honest, they're just struggling. They don't even really look like... this could be a clearance here. If he can pick the ball up, he does. Goes forward, was Rosmal.
That's a great mark. That is a good mark.
In front, is it?
That's Carney, isn't it?
Yep.
It's Carney, yeah, that's right. That's Mason Carney. And he can't get up because the player won't let him get up, but he eventually gets up.
Let's hope he kicks it better than the last one down here.
Oh, that was shy.
Let's not go there.
45-degree angle, 20 out from goal. Carney marks the ball.
They're still trying to get Windscreen O'Brien's here yet to fix that window.
No, please don't start things here. Carney, they need this one just to keep in the game. Mason Carney shouldn't miss. A-grade football, 45-degree angle, directly in front, lines up, goes in straight. It's a goal, surely. Yes, sirree. His first for the afternoon. And a terrific mark in front there, and that's where you've got to be. And of course, if the kick is right, everything is so much easier. On the Air Diffusion scoreboard, General.
We have Flagstaff Hill moving along to 3-4 to... Just wait for the goal umpire to...
B6.
B6.
6 goals, 4, I think. Should be.
6-4-40.
Beautiful. There you go. So we're still back to that 18-point margin that it was at half-time. And we've lost 6 and a bit minutes. Okay, wait on the umpire to throw the ball up, or bounce the ball. Now free kick. What's he blowing a whistle?
What's he doing there?
Oh no, he's saying he's too close. Yeah, take one step back. That's just ridiculous.
Throw the ball up,
Is
mate.
it? Got to be Thompson. And Mitchell goes up. Tap there to Mitchell. It goes to ground. Shearer's been quiet, hasn't he? Did anyone see Michael Shearer this afternoon?
He's out there.
I know he's out there. He's had a couple of touches, and that's about all. Now, what happened there? Now she's on. Umpire says play on. There's a scuffle going on here from behind play. Melee, what's the umpire? The umpires are looking at it and not doing a damn thing. Wake up! Oh, it struck me. Did you see that? They're just playing on there, General. There's a all in brawl there, and not one whistle. 2 umpires. Yellow card has come up. I'm not sure who's copped it.
That's Darcy Mitchell. That's a big loss.
Is that Darcy Mitchell coming up? No,
Both
it's
of them.
2 going off.
Both of them, yep.
So when you don't know what's going on, you just blame both of them. Not sure whether that's a smart move by either of them. And it looks like they're going to have another scuffle here in a minute on the way out. So that's dumb play by both players there. So
Western Bulldogs 90-point winners over Port Adelaide 131-41.
geez, that's a belting.
You know what?
Okay.
This yellow card is, if you're going to get sent off, you may as well smash someone. What a waste of time and energy.
Okay, well, I don't know if we should be advocating that, Magic.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, what's
No,
the
no.
point? There's no point in doing it unless you're going to do it properly.
And the Crows 14 leading Carlton by 8 points, 6.
Right, okay. Looks like Vic saved it on the boot, so goes forward up towards our forward. Now here's Kirk with the ball, and they're going to go long up to the young fellow and Adam. Goes to ground. Now picked up here by Frisbee Smith. Nice handball out wide. Player goes through.
Great
It's
traffic.
Kramer. Oh boy, went through like a Bondi train. Gives it over to Frisbee Smith. Comes around the corner. Drops short. Not a mark. Picked up here nicely. Krakavors. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson goes forward.
He's given it away.
Again. They just missed the target.
That's that again as well.
Turnover. Oh, down around. Oh, picked up here nicely by Kramer. He gets a handball over to Wilson. He goes wide. It has stayed in. I think it has.
That was class by Kramer.
Well, he just kept his feet till he got rid of the ball.
One hand, bit of a swim with the hips, handball off.
Absolutely. And the
Like
mark there.
Davenport-esque.
Oh, please. Luke Edwards kicked 1 goal. He's on the boundary line, and he's kicking from 25 metres out, if you like. Excuse me.
Bay Disco, Davo.
Oh, please, don't bring me back to those days. Oh, that's right. Phone will be going red hot. Okay, has a
kicked
shot
that.
from. I tell you, that's not a bad looking kick.
That's a great
hey,
lead.
love a goal. Well, it's his second for the afternoon. And I'll tell you what, there's going to be a crooker last quarter by Flagstaff Hill if they're going to get up here this afternoon, because I think they're.
Is that your goal of the day?
That would be very close.
Yep, we better make a
On
note of
the
that.
Edifute Agency scoreboard, Happy Valley 7-4-46, Falcons 3-4-22.
In the Adelaide Crows game against Carlton, it's Adelaide 14 to Carlton 6, and it's 14 minutes into the quarter.
Right, okay, well, it's 9 minutes into this quarter, and it is a 24-point margin. Can you believe this? Happy Valley. And the real surprise here, General, is that there's only been 3 goals from Flagstaff Hill, and we're halfway through the third quarter. Okay, comes down to
Davenport, see
Kramer.
the leap there on the goat.
All right, is he in the ruck there?
He
No.
nearly jumped over everyone then. He's in the ruck.
Oh, he can't be, please. No, he's not.
He is. That's Davenport. In the ruck, he's won it.
Strike me, I tell you what, he goes forward, picked up here by the Falcons, they get a kick, he almost marked that, picked up again, that was the 25, which is Spacey, the captain, up towards the forward 50 here for Happy Valley. Rogers in there, he gets pushed to the ground or tackled. Could have been play on. It is play on in the end. Player picks it up. I tell you, he's getting a bit willing in there, and I think Happy Valley Magic are just starting to turn the screw a bit here.
Flexing the muscle.
Flexing the muscle.
Big move, Kirk to centre half forward.
Well, if you're going to win, you might have to do something like that. Think outside the square. And forward, is that too high? Almost just underneath the chin or the neck area. So it's a ball up. Again, 35 out from goal. Inside that forward 50 for Happy Valley. They lead by 24. Another goal will be absolutely diabolical. Wilson goes up. Player there goes to ground. And is about... Jesus, like a...
If I'm honest, and I'd like to be sometimes, hit the momentum. He actually swung him then. So the AFL, that would be scrutinised.
No, yeah, I can go on all day about this.
The game is so just like
Confusing.
schizophrenic.
Yep. Now, what's it? You blow the whistle and it's gone.
Free kick.
to
'Cause he's
Flagstaff
hurt.
Hill. So,
With the tackle, he's hurt because he slung him there.
so Carney's got it over Wilson, gets it over to a teammate. Now they go wrong. Now the player there has got should be
well
front
done,
on.
Brown.
Comes to ground, picked up here by Rogers, gets the handball, 1-2, goes backward. The Coke better kick it. That was a bit of the old pie floater, and it's worked out beautifully for Maxie Gill, who takes the mark. Oh, please.
If the goat keeps it, he might be putting his name in the list there for best on, the goat.
Oh, I gave him best on after he kicked that first goal.
He's doing everything at the moment.
So, Gill, this is dangerous here for Flagstaff Hill because they might get blown out of the water.
I'm going to
I
go
can see
early
this.
here. If he kicks this, they're going to win this.
Well,
Because they're going to have to almost kick their whole score again.
well, if they did that now, they still won't be in front. So Gill has a shot, looks good, swinging around. It's going to sneak in, I think. Right on the goal umpire. 2 fingers. Oh, you ripper, Maxie Gill. First for the afternoon.
Flaggies are gone today, I think.
On
Unless
the-
they switch on.
Air Diffusion Agencies, Happy Valley moving along to 8-4-52. 30-point leaders over the Falcons, 3-4-22.
Well, Craig, if
On
they,
the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
they doubled their score, they still would be a couple of goals, a goal and a half behind, 10 points. So, no good here if you're Flagstaff Hill. We're 12 and a half minutes into this third quarter, so unless they can sneak a couple of goals here without Happy Valley scoring.
Half-time update for Porties, Davo.
Yep.
Sit down. Porties 14-5 to 3-5.
Ah, beautiful. Well, that's a surprise too by the mount. Okay, ball goes forward. They pushes the player underneath there. Good work. Mackenzie Shorty hasn't done a lot this afternoon. They've got a lot of players that are down. Kavoris tries to picked up nicely by Tucker. Tucker goes towards the square, and Haywood Ferris just marks it in front. Goes out wide to Rosman. Rosman will get it now again and miss the target. Oh, that could have been high. Umpire says, oh,
Come on! How do you appreciate the umpire when he pulls an absolute howler like that?
Well, we'll have to see the replay on that one.
He's going to need a neck brace.
Okay, well, let's have a look here. He gets up now. He's about to, and there, well, first touch was high. Seen them given there. Now, what happened there? That was we missed the goal after looking at the replay there. So we better go back there. Is that who kicked that?
Number 9.
Number 9. So that's Joel Beach. So Beach get with the goal there, and I'll tell you what, this is turning into a percentage game here. General?
On the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard, Happy Valley moving along to 9-4-58. The Falcons 3-4-22.
The head's sacrosanct, and they've just nearly took that bloke's head right off.
Yep.
What the hell?
Well, it's umpire appreciation. Is it a good time to bring that in this week?
Maybe clip that up and send that to Tomo.
Fair enough. Ball back in the middle of the ground. Oh, Davenport again. Geez, he's got a leap. Beautiful tap. 1-2 over to Kramer. Oh, geez, that might have hurt. And he's going to get up.
That's a Falcon.
Okay. Joel Beach gets it out wide to Rogers. Gets it over to a teammate there. He scrubbers it in the air. And that was a bit messy. O'Connor. And it goes out of bounds. So that'll be the last touch, or what's happening?
No, it was touched, Davo. So it's
Nicholas Kramer's coming off.
Yep, so Kramer there, a crop one there, but I feel like he's been instrumental. Good player is Kramer. And we've got to throw in 5 metres around. 9 goals for 58. Falcons, the last year's runners up, they were last year, 3-4-22. They're getting a belting, getting a lesson at the moment. Picked up there around the corner was Tucker. Goes for goal and goes through from behind, I think.
Yes. Tucker Box has missed that.
Yep. So Tucker Box there has a shot for goal. Registers a point. Haywood Ferris brings the ball in. Goes long up there as Kirk, one-handed, can't tap it. Goes forward. Rogers has gone to one-handed. Or has he got it? A bit hard to see. The players in front of us. And I reckon he's one hand, one bounce is good enough for the umpire.
Well, going on by the leg that he had in the first quarter from around that sort of same distance but on the other side of the oval, I'm going to back him to make the distance easily here, Davo. What do you think, General?
Yeah, that's all. Well, he's kicking from
Oh, he made the distance.
This
No
is
problem.
one
It's just the accuracy, isn't it?
Wow, looking good. Looking good. So Rogers, Link will be listening this afternoon. Linky Rogers, your son has just nailed it.
Wow.
Oh, it's all over. Where's the fat lady? Where is she? We need
He's
her.
in the bar warming up.
Okay, we've got the gold jacket here, and she's all happening. And Cooper Rogers, his first for the afternoon, General.
5 goals to 1 in the quarter so far.
Oh,
Happy
boy.
Valley 10-5, 65, leading the Falcons 3-4, 22.
Oh, they're smacking them. They don't
What's
even
the
look like
difference,
scoring.
boys? What's the difference between Happy Valley 25 to 24? Big body midfielders, that's what they lacked, and now they've got them. Look out, 2025.
Fair enough. Would not disagree one bit. Up they go. Davenport wins the tap again. Goes forward. Rogers gets a handball, I reckon. Over wide. Picked up there is a Cromer. No, underneath all that is Jaden Little, I think. And Carney on top of him. And we're going to ball it up. Let's call it the centre circle. Just forward Happy Valley's way. And they're smacking them. 5-goal quarter here to Happy Valley. 10 goals, 5. 65. Yes, 10 goals, 5. 65 Happy Valley. And more yes would be Flagstaff Hill. 3 goals, 4. 22. Getting a thumping at the moment. As the umpire says, holding the ball. Free kick there to Shearer. Shearer, is it? No, yes it is. Shearer, beg your pardon. He's done a lot this afternoon, is Michael Shearer. Now going forward, he's going to...
Might need a week in the B grade, you
yeah,
reckon?
Bennett's got it now. So Jackson Bennett goes across the ground, goes over towards Kirk. And now will spin around and go long. Falls over, and a player there will go up. Can't mark it, hits the ground. Inside 50 here for Flagstaff Hill. We're all getting excited now because we want to go and want this game evened up. Rosman's got it, gets tackled to the ground, and it stacks on the mill.
Over the last few
turning into a landslide.
Last few years, boys, they've got beaten up in finals, haven't they? But that's not going to happen this year, I'm
No
telling
way, no. He could be my new favourites, Happy Valley. Ball comes to ground, picked up there by Rogers, tries to get a handball there. Now that's got to be in the back. What's the umpire says?
Good colours.
He agrees with me. Okay, so handball out there wide. They go in front of the members here. Picked up here nicely by Dylan Brown, who's done some good things. Brennan's by himself, and up they go. Wilson almost marks it.
Well
Jackson
done, Billy.
Bennett's got it, gets a handball over the back, pick up the bill. Now this could be Rogers gets tackled to the ground. Jackson underneath that Bennett. Picked up here by Happy Valley, goes about 10 metres, picked up here and bang, there goes by Spacey, the big captain, up towards the full forward, and Haywood Ferris marks it on the chest, right in the breadbasket.
Looks like Jackson Bennett's feeling it here.
Yeah, he's got one in the family jewels.
Just checking if both of them are still there.
I think so. Only good with a pair, mate. No good single. So goes right across the ground there.
I noticed the trainer's not gone out to check that.
All right,
Yes, it's in the water boy.
all right, here we go, up towards the wing position. Big Pat goes up. Lillis was there, goes over the top of his head. Mitchell Johnson's trying to pick it up, although he gets tackled. Goes out of bounds here, just in front of the scoreboard.
19 minutes in, Devo.
19 minutes. So you're right there, and they're up by 7 goals.
And just quickly, the sponsors, SA Landscape Supplies, ADA, So Cloudy, JRF Bricklaying, Chris Hutton Loans, Youth in Sport, Dartfish and Archie's.
Okay,
Footwear.
Jackson Bennett's got the ball now. Now he spears the ball in. Good eyes to Shearer, who takes it in front of his eyes. And he spears the ball in and finds a teammate there in 19. We haven't got him on the list either.
This is more Flagstaff Hill.
So here we go. Mackenzie Short now goes long and strong. Up they go. Almost a big fly. It was a big fly. Just couldn't mark it. Was Carney. Comes to ground again. And again, they're pretty good, Rogers. Pretty good Happy Valley is what I'm really trying to say. Harry Vick has got there. Can't pick it up. He's got a touch of the fumbles at the moment. And now we've got a ball up here right in front of the
But there was more system to
scoreboard.
that forward entry, and
Yes.
it was composed.
Well, they got it in the forward entry. They haven't done enough of that
It was
yet.
composed, and that's
Correct.
more like Flagstaff Hill.
Yep, correct. Okay, at the moment there's a bit of a landslide, there's a bit of a shellac in there in the favour of the Happy Valley side, and again slides to the ground. The umpire
Right,
says
Jackie.
over the shoulder. And I thought if you take a dive, it's okay. Kavoris with the ball. He's probably been as good as anyone there over 4 quarters for Happy Valley as Kavoris.
Again, shocking leg though.
Yep. Okay, again, not best. Now he runs into his own teammate there, I reckon, and again it's legging, so it looks like free kick to the Valleys, and the
been
player there is
horrible,
Harry
boys.
Spacey, the captain. Oh, Karen Shaw, if you're listening,
The
there's
moon
your
man.
man. There's your man, the captain, Harry Spacey. He kicks the ball into space, up they go, and that's gone out of bounds, and that is absolutely Scheissenhausen. What was he thinking?
You wrap it up, Devo.
Oh, please.
Skill
I'm
level.
sick of doing it.
Deplorable.
Okay, here we go. So, goes across the ground. Kirk with the ball, thinks about going. thinks about
He's not
handballing.
sure there.
He's got no idea. All he wants to do now is get in the car and going home because they're getting belted at the moment. Up they go. Wilson from behind. Can't mark it. Picked up here by a teammate. Goes across the ground. Plays on. I don't know why he didn't stop for the mark. Probably wasn't far enough. Goes across the ground. McKenzie short. Leads the pace there. Dylan Brown just pushes him off. He's got it. He back pedals. Beautifully done. Oh, look at that. Could be the player of the day. Gets it out to Thompson, who marks it on the wing position. Well, how good was that from Dylan Brown, boys?
That was almost like dancing with the stars.
Oh, it was. Okay, looks like Beach goes long with his new haircut up towards the top of the square. Bellum from behind. Goes out to Frisbee. Even he's doing fancy stuff now. He's kicking out of the bounce of the full. And as good as that was, it ended up being Shizenhausen.
Well, you'll need a boat because that's in the reservoir.
Oh, not enough. There's another $150 down the drain. Wow,
How good was the pickup though? One hand.
What about Dylan Brown here? The old shoe shuffle. The old Michael Jackson, moonwalk.
Class above.
All right.
I'm not sure about the Rambo headband though.
No, not sure. Neither me. Okay, goes forward, almost a one-hander. Rosman, I reckon, slams it on the boot. There's no one there. In fact, this is Rosman here. Flicks it over the back there. Tries to be picked up here by the player Hamilton.
Strickland.
1-2. Now they've dropped it in there. What's going to do in the back? Oh, not much to that.
Not sure.
Not much to that.
He's
that's
been good,
Cameron
Hamilton
Blake.
today. No, that's Hamilton there.
Yeah, but Cameron Blake was the Flagstaff field player that did that. Now gets it into Brown.
Again
And he
there.
said play
There
on.
he goes.
Now he's going to shoot.
Oh,
It's legging. He's going to get a free kick.
That's not holding the ball. Surely not.
That is holding the ball. Well, he broke the tackle.
But he's giving him tripping though, hasn't he?
No, it's gone the other way.
Oh.
So he's called it holding the ball. Now he's missed the target. Oh, they go over the back of Joel Beach. Slat on the boot. Straight up in the air, and I think that's going to go out of bounds. It does. Oh, there's a lot of acrobats at the moment.
He nearly got away there though. Didn't he?
He nearly
got away.
Absolutely.
It's not a great train robbery.
Jeez. Yeah, what was the bloke that was in the train?
Ronnie Biggs.
Ronnie Biggs. Oh, how can we forget him?
Ronnie Briggs in Rio.
Yeah. I know he's 6 foot under now, but I'll tell you what a character.
Is he? That's the question.
Up they go. No one can mark the ball.
Look at that around the contest.
Yeah, absolutely. They get pushed out. Clever work. They've got a bit of spunk about them, the old Valleys.
Those numbers
And
around the
very,
contest.
very clever at the moment.
The quick hands in close around the contest. So
Well, they've got some movement.
I'm aroused.
Well, at least.
I'm excited,
Well,
Davo.
I'll ring Kimberly up and let her know. Give her a heads up. Ball comes, gets smothered, goes out wide. Dylan Brown is there with a couple other players. That's on top there.
That's holding the ball.
Is that Grayson underneath that?
He made no attempt there to get rid of that.
Right.
That's holding the ball.
That's like a ham sandwich. There you got everything. Tomato, cheese.
I've not seen Happy Valley this good in close with their hands for a long time.
Yep. That's a very good point you make there. Very, very quick. Now, there's a big shove out. The umpire's not going to buy into that. Ball comes to the ground, drop the ball, or handball it straight to the ground, and have a look at it. There's stacks on the bill there, right in front of the members, and Happy Valley are looking very, very much like the winners this
We're going to have to
afternoon,
start
General.
calling this cookie ball, so.
Cookie ball.
Cookie ball. This is, I'm seeing cookie ball.
Yeah, I think so. Look, out wide, picked up here by
Good kick.
Bennett. Goes to the full forward position. Up they go, gets punched through for a rush behind. Not exactly what they want. Bennett's had a few more touches this quarter. Didn't see much of him in the first half.
On the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard, the Falcons move along to 3-5-23 to Happy Valley 10-5-65.
Gee, the natives are very quiet here, aren't they? Not hearing much from the
I've got a
crowd.
question for the General here. General, now who does that remind you of in close hands like that?
Oh, please, we don't need
Would it be potentially the Mafia?
Yeah.
Could be. Okay, ball out towards the scoreboard there. As we said, leads 3-4.
Well,
Flagstaff 10-5.
Gian ball in the Great Southern.
It could be. I'm telling you, it's looking very, very similar to me.
That's where Cookie did his apprenticeship.
Absolutely. Okay, 1-2. Around the corner they go. Picked up here by teammate. That's Happy Falcons. They get the ball forward. Hayward Ferris almost took a step forward. Now they go. They need a goal. They need a mark. They got one.
That's a good kick.
They got one. Beautiful kick. Straight to his teammate there. We'll get the number there. Not too sure who that is. It's not...
Number 15, I think you'll find.
All right, number 12.
12.
No, that's right. So that's Cameron Blake. Cameron Blake with the ball directly in front. 30 out. If he misses this... Well, we're going to cut his leg off, as they say, in the classics. They need this one. Needs a lot more too. We're about 4 minutes of time on. Not a lot of goals scored. He's shanked that, is he? Come on. This is not the real Flagstaff Hill. General, they're playing nothing.
Is it
What they normally do.
No, moves them along to 3-5-23.
Oh, that's even worse.
That's straight out of the house.
10-5-6-5.
What is happening?
I tell you what, last week's game, I think,
And that is on the air if you know the scoreboard.
I mean, as good as Happy Valley's been, there's been a lot of mistakes still, hasn't there?
We need that button, Davo.
The dump button.
The absolute.
All right, Shearer goes bang. Has a mongrel kick. Now, what's happened here? Well, that was a siren. Just a siren, beg your pardon. No one knew what was going on. So it's 3/4 time here at Flagstaff Hill, and it's a big lead to Happy Valley on the Eddifusion scoreboard. General?
We have the Falcons 3-4-22. I think that should be 23. And then the Happy Valley side are 10-5-65.
Wowee. Goal scorers? You got them or? Want me to go through them?
No, you go.
I'll go through. Okay, goal scorers at Happy Valley. We've got Maxie Gill on 1, Beach Joel on 1, Darnell Tucker 1, Cooper Rogers 1, Harry Vick 2, Harry Davenport the Goat 1, Luke Edwards 2, and Jordan Thompson 1. I think that adds up. Joshua Rossman with 1, Mitchie Johnson and Mason Carney for Flagstaff Hill. Magic, I can't believe. Well, I can believe, and I can't believe, but I've never seen Flagstaff Hill play this bad. But that's not taking anything away from Happy Valley because they've been hot. They've been right onto it.
I'm not prepared to say the game's over yet because we've got a quarter of footy to go. I might have gone a bit early. I think, look,
7 goals.
From what we've seen, I think Happy Valley run out comfortable winners from here. But, you know, Flagstaff Hill's Flagstaff Hill. But I tell you what, I'd be putting a line through today. And I'd be just saying, you know what, we need to probably, even at this stage now, look after a few blokes that are a little bit older, if you want them next week. And I would be putting McHugh in the rack if I'm Flagstaff Hill right now, because all they can do now is cop a few injuries, and today turns into an absolute disaster.
Well, we saw the number 13 there, Bradley Patterson, go off. So there's one valuable player. And they're missing, how much are they missing Blake Aldrich? Team?
Up forward, there's no system at the moment. Carney's tried hard, but unfortunately he's sort of, you know, just not been quite good enough. But Happy Valley have given them nothing. They've given them absolutely no reason to run. Their foot skills have been horrendous, Flagstaff Hill, for some reason.
Have you ever seen them kick that bad?
Nah, I've never seen them turn the ball over so much. And just no composure with the footy, which is so unlike Flagstaff Hill.
They don't really, General, they don't even look threatening, do they?
No.
They look like a team with no energy at the moment.
In the SANFL, the Eagles in the early game beat Port Adelaide 77-52.
Okay.
Currently, Central District's 61, leading the Panthers 34.
But they look absolutely cooked at the moment, Flaggies.
Did we get an update on the Port game?
Port, 90-point winners.
Oh, well, that was a winning score. Okay.
Just Davo and General, looking at that side there now, for a side that's down by the margin they are, they don't look like a side that's rallying to get together to come back.
No, there's no spark.
There's no spunk, no spark,
there.
as the General just said. They just don't look like they're...
And I know they're calm, and I know they don't panic, but that looks like a very tired football side today.
Yep.
Yeah, they look like the line coaches or individual lines they're going through. The players haven't got their heads up listening. They don't look like they're...
No, they don't, but you look on the other side of the table over
they're up and about.
Valley, and the energy is phenomenal at the moment. Like, they're up and about. They're all huddled in, close-knit. You know, Flaggies just were all over the shop there. So,
and you're not prepared to call this?
Well,
you've got to be kidding.
The worry that I have is it could get very ugly now. And if I'm Flaggies, I'm being careful, and I'm probably removing a few blokes from the ground, because all it takes today is now, this last quarter, a couple of injuries to Flagstaff Hill key players, and today becomes a disaster.
Well, that's right.
No, exactly right.
Yeah. Don't worry about the score now.
No.
The game's gone. Now you need to
start... it's gone. I thought for a minute you were saying they got a chance.
Oh, no, I'm saying you can't write it off because it's Flaggies, but if it was me in that position, I would be, trying a few different things now, because they cannot afford to lose any of their key midfielders, like a Michael Shearer. Get him off.
They tried that earlier with Kurt going to centre half forward for a while, but They just couldn't get the ball to him.
I absolutely would be putting players like Shearer, like Kirk. I'd be getting them off.
There's a few players here that I just have not seen. I mean, you just mentioned Shearer. Haven't seen him. I know he's had 2 or 3 kicks, but I mean, he's 35 kick player, what he used to. I know he's not that now, but he's, you know, Bradley Patterson, I know he's off now. He hasn't done a real lot.
Well, he's injured. He's limping off now.
Yeah, I know
he
that.
looks worse than Farmer.
I know that, but I mean, you know, Scott Mackenzie Short, he hasn't done a real lot. Grayson, haven't seen. Yeah, they've been trying, but they haven't done a hell of a lot. Are you agreeing with me, General?
Yeah,
There's so many players there that are just, as we keep saying, are good players, but they're doing nothing, not even a yelp.
But Blake Aldridge isn't the difference in today's game.
No.
Well, no, he's
He
not.
makes a difference, but he is not the big difference.
Well, I reckon if they had him in the side, there'd be about 6 goals, 6 to 10-5. They'd have another 3 goals on him.
So here we go, boys. I would be making some of those tough calls now.
All right. Well, tough call magic. What do we want to call you?
Yeah, mate.
Merciless
Call me
magic.
whatever you want, mate. You can call me the Hatchet Man, whatever.
Right. Fair enough. Okay, so on the Air Diffusion scoreboard and our sponsors there, don't forget us if you get down to the 5th quarter at Colonnades Tavern. Good afternoon to all the listeners there.
Yeah,
watchers.
SA Landscape Supplies,
Yep.
Air Diffusion Agency, So Cloudy, JRF, Brick Lane, Chris Hutton Loans, Youth in Sport, Dartfish, and of course Archie's Footwear for the best on ground.
Yeah, get your ears and eyes around that, boys. You've got to pick someone out, and the goal kicker as well. Mitchell goes up, gets the tap, goes straight to ground there. Again, stacks on the middle. Have a look at it. You can see it there without me saying a word. We're getting the ball up. Right, it is a good 7-goal margin here at the moment. 43-point margin. Mitchell gets the tap, goes again. Stacks on the. Well, they're just added Happy Valley, aren't they? There's no clean play there, but they're making sure that their opposition, Flagstaff, who just aren't getting a sniff.
No, they're not.
They're not getting them out. They just it's like it's the last lolly in town. They're all diving and on it. Okay, ball comes to ground again. They push it about a metre or 2 forward. The umpire comes up. We've had 40 seconds, and this will be the 3rd ball, if not the 4th. Umpire again. Umpire Appreciation Day. Better mention that again too. So good on the umpires. Nice tackle there by Brennan. Again, another tackle. So we go for the record there. 1 minute, 4 ball ups. Wowee. Nice tap there by Mitchell. Again goes wide. And the player too high. The umpire's got sick of that. He's just pulled the next free kick. Fair enough too. And the player there with the ball is the 19. Again, he's not on my sheet. Doesn't matter. Okay, swings around, goes long forward inside 50, looking for a big mark there. Can't, goes to ground, picked up here by Dylan Brown, I think. Got a bit of a kick there. Handball out wide to Brennan. He's come forward from the back lines. Kicks one in forward. Nice mark there to Carney, I think it is. Mason Carney kicked one this afternoon. He can open up the 4th quarter.
Number 19 is McCormack. I told you that earlier.
Beg your pardon. I put a 1 in front, couldn't read it. Sorry about that.
So he's 19.
So McCormack is 19. Sorry to Mrs. and Mr. McCormack.
Need this.
In we come. Mason Carney with 1 this afternoon. Goes bang directly in front. Should kick it. We've said that before though, but he has. And that's 2 by Mason Carney. So that almost puts him in the best players.
3-quarter time, boys. Norlunga and Port Norlunga, 17-9 to 4-5.
Norlunga are playing Port Norlunga, so that can't
Sorry, Cove, sorry.
On the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard, that takes Flagstaff Hill along to 4-6-30. Happy Valley 10-5-65. On the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard. G'day to Billy and the boys.
Yep. I think they have a good afternoon. That was in front of the right, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ball back in the middle of the ground. Up they go. It's all about percentage now. Goes to ground, and Rogers is probably the player. He's been pretty good, hasn't he, old Cooper?
Yep.
Very good. Okay, again, we've got a ball up.
You could probably throw a blanket
Well,
across
you
the whole
could.
team, couldn't
You
you, really?
could. 3 months in.
How many pairs of thumbs you got?
Can't give him away. Again, Rogers in there. Geez, he's been hard at it. A bit of his dad in him. A lot of his dad. A bit bigger, though. A bit bigger, so... Again, Rogers there, pushes the player again. Mitchell's on top of his opponent there, I reckon Spacey. There, Harry, old Harry. Well, maybe not. Maybe I reckon it might be Thompson, in fact. So Thompson there gets up, gives the ball, and again, they're 3 and a bit minutes into this quarter, and barely been a shot fired by anyone. First goal, though, did come the way of Frisbee Smith eventually gets it. Picked up there by Flett, slams it on the boot, goes forward. A nice mark in front by Wilson. Wilson chips the ball.
That was
Nicely
Gill.
done there, Spacey. Takes
That was
it
Max
back.
Gill. Here he goes again.
Oh, he's a Gill, so...
Oh, sorry,
that's
Darnell Tucker, I mean, sorry.
So Tucker goes forward, picked up here by Wilson, goes out wide, scrubbers the ball, put it along the ground, a bull worm burner. And if you're a worm, sorry about that. And we go out towards the half-forward flank. I think it's still in play, so we're going to have a ball up here. 4 minutes in, 4-6-30 to 10-5, 65, 35-point margin here to the Happy Valley Vikings. And it looks like they're going to win here this afternoon, which is a little bit of an upset, General.
Yes.
I think we could say that.
There's a fair bit of time left, Avo, though.
Okay, well, Magic's still hanging on to something, so see if he's right or not. They have kicked 1 goal to nothing so far this quarter. It's taken them 4.5 minutes to do that. And again, Mitchie Johnson with the ball, and again, we're going to have another ball up. So it seems like it's just going a bit flat at the moment, isn't it? A bit of a spark. They need to get a couple early. Get the natives riled up. Okay. So it's Spacey just slams it on the boot, goes forward to Davenport there, handballs it there to
Great tackle, but that would be
Beach.
3 weeks in the
And well, that would be 3 weeks. And the play there, Kavoris with the ball.
What a kick.
He scrubbers it around the corner and he's kicked a goal. And we've seen a bit of that this afternoon. That's Luke Edwards. That's his 3rd goal this afternoon.
That's his 10th for the year.
He's done all right. But Kavoris has played quite a good game actually, but some of his disposal has been...
That's 3 goals
shy
now,
as a
Davo, from kicks that have gone short in the forward line. That's 3 turnovers that cost them 3 goals.
How do they do that? I mean, it's not even close. You wouldn't expect the B grade.
Nah.
You couldn't do that.
On the Air Division Agency scoreboard, Happy Valley 11-5-71.
Do you know I'm old?
Falcons 4-6-30.
Do you know I'm old enough to say this? Well, hopefully no one can remember, but I don't reckon I've ever done that. Don't reckon I've ever done it, stubbed a toe. Not from a set marker, that. Okay, up they go. Mitchell gets the tap, goes to ground. Bennett has got it, just throws it
but
up
he
the
didn't
ball.
have it.
No, well, that's right. The umpire says play on. Now that's got to be on the ball
no,
and
he got rid of
disposal.
it.
Over to Beach. Beach goes forward. Oh, it's a landslide. It's a massacre here in Flagstaff Hill. Oh, what a goal. Good night, Dick. Flagstaff Hill are done. Cooked and buried.
And that's what kills you.
Kills you, yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
no, that should have been the ball going the other opposite direction. Free kick.
Oh, I think he got rid of it, though.
Oh,
Oh, he's
Yeah,
close, but I
there
think
we
he
go.
can get rid of it. What do you reckon?
nah.
Now play on.
On the Air Division Agency scoreboard, Happy Valley moving along to 12-5-77. 47
Now 3 times.
points ahead of Falcons on 4-6-30.
They go. Comes to ground. There was Thompson picked up here, and look, even Shearer can't even pick it up. When's the last time you've seen that tackle there by Tucker? Comes to ground. Now they get the ball out. Spacey's got it. He goes
look
out
at
wide to Frisbee Smith. He goes
Jesus.
long and on the leg. Davenport,
The goat!
Oh, thumbs on today.
Oh, mate. If he kicks this, get his foot size.
Oh, he's got sprint though. I mean, just hasn't he? He's got sprint.
Back in the box.
Hasn't he? Wow, he went off like a box of crackers.
Oh, ho, ho.
Wow, so he's kicked 1 this afternoon to go. He kicked the first goal of the game, so he started it. He may finish it. In he comes from the clubhouse side. He goes
He's
long.
kicked that.
I tell you
He's
what,
nailed it.
Oh, he's nailed it.
Get the Nelson thongs.
Gee, O-A-T, the goat has done it again. Oh boy, oh boy.
Gee whiz. Get the man a set of thongs. That's his 2nd.
Absolutely, but General, he has got some spring and he's got some toe.
I put the magnifying glass well and truly on him today, and he has just given me
He's
the 2
burnt a
fingers
hole
to
in your bit of paper, I tell you.
Good on him.
Yeah, good on him.
His pace and his agility and his athleticism is next.
He's as quick as anyone. I don't think there's anyone in the league who's got a quicker 5 metres.
Air Division Agency scoreboard, Happy Valley 13-5-83. The Falcons 4-6-30.
I'm parking the bus, boys. I'm
Over
digging some key
5
players
or 10
off.
metres, I don't reckon there's anyone in the league that's quicker.
I'm doing one of 2 things. I'm either flooding the back lines or I'm bringing everyone off.
I think the second would be better. Bring them all off. Ball again. Looks like a clearance. Free kick to the Falcons here. Okay. Not really sure why that was for, but they go out
Again?
wide.
And a nice work, and he just made it to Cameron. Blake, he will swing around there. How many times has that happened this afternoon? There is Kavoris. He sells a bit of candy. Now he goes forward. That was a better kick. Goes up towards the half-forward line.
Jackie Flett.
Jackie Flett. Safe as a house on fire.
He's been impossible today.
Absolutely. He goes around long. Up towards Kirk, who take. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, they must have soap on their hands.
Look at that kick.
And that's not. There's a mongrel kick. Picked up here by Short. Gets it over to the
Kick ugly in the head. Sheeran.
Fair enough. Picked up here. Oh, please don't. Milsom's not a concentrate here. He goes forward. Long. Out towards, I don't know where he's going, but Strickland's got it now. He will go up towards Spacey in front, takes 1-2.
Vic.
He's Vic, sorry. Again, doesn't matter. He's got the
Look at
ball.
the
It's not
context.
going anywhere. We're going to have a ball up, wing position out of the side. It's 13-5-83 to 4-6-30. It is a massacre here at Flagstaff.
He's just beat 2-on-1 there, Vic, with pure effort. That's what it is. It's effort.
Yep, effort. You did right. Yep, could not agree. Shearer
Sellis isn't happy here. He's come here this afternoon, produced this sort of thing, and Flaggies have dished this up.
Well, he wanted a close game. We told him all about how close it was going to be. Top two sides, and there's been an absolute massive shellac.
I'm not even sure if the cameraman is still on the roof.
At least just got it on pause.
He's had a gutful.
Yep. Okay, goes forward.
Look at that.
There's Lewis.
He's
Nice,
been
mate.
very good today.
Oh, he always is.
Very good.
Always is. So Lewis will go for. He was Miss Happy Valley there 2 years ago.
I can see why he's a beautiful man.
Yep. I should have said that to you. Some of the comments you've made this afternoon. I think you're starting to.
Does he wax his legs?
I think so. Yep,
I
absolutely.
don't know. Ask his mum.
That's not ideal, is it? Is
His
that
mum's
her?
just there.
Oh, good. All right.
Is that Mrs. Lillis?
Yeah.
Mrs. Lillis.
Come on, let's focus. Oh, please, you'll get us in jail. Okay, up towards the scoreboard. Nice mark there in front. That's Bennett. So Jackson Bennett has got it for Flagstaff Hill.
He's been very quiet today.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you think, General? Magic? Been a bit quiet. The hype that we had around him is the best player in the league. Haven't seen it so far.
Here's Lillis again. You watch this and get it.
Yep.
Look at him. He's got it.
The old Dusty Martin. He's done the old Dusty Martin. Goes out wide. 1-2. Picked up here by Spacey. The 24 captain.
I love the look of this bloke.
Goes long there, and Darnell Tucker has been pretty good this afternoon. In fact, he's been very good.
I love the look of him.
You do. Kramer's been too good. Talking about good players. As you said, you can put a blanket over all of them. 1-2. It's a training run. It's circle work at the moment. In front. And not able to mark it.
He's tried very hard.
He has. The only fault he's made, he's done a couple of scrubber kicks, which is not a good thing to happen, but that's about one thing.
I did see Mama Kavoris walking around before.
Yep. Oh, yeah, Dad's here too.
She's listening. Hello.
Yes, absolutely. Son's played very well, but
He has done well, but he's just his efficiency with the foot.
yeah, couple of.
Oh, Davenport.
He got the handball there. Don't worry about it. You'll see a bit of magic.
He's got a bit of artwork on the legs, the old
Yeah,
Davenport,
he's
hasn't
nice. A walking picture, mate.
he? Yeah. Have a look at him. Bit of an etch a sketch there.
Yep. Fair enough. Now he's got to go in the rucky. He wins all the taps. He's just got the. He'll win it. Look at him. No, he's got a free kick.
Oh, 25.
How he's going to get
That's
25?
25, surely. Surely, and that's a shot on goal if he gets it.
Well, he's got it.
Oh, mate, he's unlucky there.
Can you hear us from here? The goat's got it. I don't know if you can hear it. We'll see. Oh, it's got a handball. Oh, to Fleck. Fleck was swinging left boot. Goes out wide towards the play. And Wilson on the
Showtime, boys.
Oh, here we go. Get the brass band out. It's just shellacking here. They're embarrassed, Flagstaff Hill. They've not seen. This would be the worst game they've played in 10 years.
The
And
grand
they're
final
entitled
was
to it.
close.
They're entitled to it.
But the grand final was close.
That grand final wasn't shocking. They lost by a couple of goals. They're almost 10 goals down there.
But I think we're in
When's the last time they've had a 10-goal loss, General?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't think it's happened in the last 10 years. Wilson goes, because this is 10 goals now. It's gone across the face
Is
of
that a
goal.
goal?
And it's another point.
I thought he kicked that. He's been very good today as well, Billy.
On the Air Fusion Agency scoreboard, that takes Happy Valley along to 13-6-84. Flagstaff Hill 4-6-30.
9-goal margin at the minute. Wowee. One goal away from a 10-goal loss.
I did not come here expecting to see this sort of
Score from
information.
Adelaide?
The Adelaide Crows are currently 35 to Carlton 20 in the second quarter.
Okay, from around the corner, not a goal, was Edwards. He's kicked 3 this afternoon. Probably kicked 2 or 3 points as well.
He's been very good today.
Very good, absolutely.
And he was on the
Watch list.
watch list, mate.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, been very good since you've introduced this watch list magnified thing at the start of the year. You've
Sort
been,
of bringing a few more things to the table.
you are, and
What are
very
you
good.
doing?
Well, he did. I don't know what I'm doing. No, it's a fair comment. Fair comment. Ball comes to the ground, goes head towards the scoreboard, picked up here by Lillis. He falls over his own shadow.
No,
Caution, he fell over by himself.
nah. He's literally just taking his head straight off there, didn't
No,
he?
he just fell. He just fell. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's gone out of bounds, so it looks like it's a throw-in. So that'll shut us all up. Ball comes back into play, outside wing. Almost a 9-goal margin here to Happy Valley over Flagstaff Hill. More importantly, they've only kicked 4 goals. That would have to be a record as well, General.
I can't believe I come in here and I'm watching Davenport in the ruck, and he's doing well.
Absolutely. Well,
He plays everywhere, this bloke.
Mr. Fix-It. It's about what I am in the thing here, Mr. Fix-It. If you want a sign put in, a sign put out, I'll fix it. Up they go, flat with a mark. Hey, listen, we've got to think about the best player, Ed, for the Archie's footwear. Got any idea, boys? We're going to start talking about that,
It's going to be
perhaps?
hard, isn't it? Like,
Because there's so many of them.
oh, he set him up
Oh,
there.
now why is that not 3 weeks? A knee into the back, he could have been crippled. Hey?
Yeah,
Come on,
I can't
3
believe-
weeks. That is a 3 weeks there.
That I would almost call that a yellow card if you're being serious, because he absolutely intended it.
Well, is that any different, Craig?
It's not.
Thank you. That's all I need to say. I'll get off with my case now. So goes across there to Tate. He's again another player that's been solid. Lillis is always solid. And they're just playing with him at the moment. Lillis now swings around, half pace, because it's about what it is at the moment. From behind, that's in the back. Umpire says play on. Picked up here by the 19, or that was McCormack. He goes forward, and Mackenzie Short, is it?
Yep.
So Mackenzie Short's got it. He's 60 out from goal. Go for the torpedo. No, he spears the
He's
ball
giving
in.
it away.
Absolutely no one there.
Look at that.
Over to Lillis, over to Flat. Oh, it's a possession at the
To the
moment.
goat.
And the goat's got it out there. I'll tell you what, we might
This
have
is
to...
champagne football I'm seeing at the moment.
Oh, they're doing it easy though, but there's no pressure on them. They've got no pressure, I think. Are they getting too
Oh,
high?
Davenport.
He's kicked it
He
straight
just
out.
wanted another possession. Look.
Oh, now he's got it. He gets the handball. He gets out of it, so that's a good thing, I suppose. Might come back to him. No, he doesn't. Turn around. Now they go forward. That was the player there, the 12, which was Blake. Strickland has got the mark here in the back pocket position for the Vikings, and they're just playing with it at the moment. Strickland there goes over to Dylan Brown, who will mark it with the old Zorro tea-towel around his head. Goes across the ground, nicely done to Cameron. He's been pretty good too. Right, Cameron, steady, flat.
Jade Little, isn't it?
Goes out wide. Sorry,
Wrong side.
wrong side. Sorry. He goes bang. That's Davenport, is it? Goes up towards the half-forward line behind.
Oh, there he is.
And
That's my boy.
And it's gone through for a point.
Oh,
Out of bounds in the full.
I like the look. I'll tell you what, he's electric, Darnell Tucker.
Yeah, done some good stuff.
He's electric.
He's kicked 1 goal. They've got a few electric people in here.
Every time he's gone near that
With
football
solar
today,
panels.
it looks like something's going to happen. I like it.
That's what I like it. Every player has got a bit of spunk about him, got a bit of urgency.
I like it.
All right, waiting for the ball. Now, what are we? We're about 17 and a half minutes. It's a 55-point margin here to Happy Valley, who go across the ground there to Kirk. He's got a bit of the ball, but he's been under all sorts of pressure. Goes run up towards Wilson from behind, almost marked that over the top of Tristan Smith. Comes to ground and out of bounds, and I'll tell you what, we've got a ball in here right in front of the coach's box. And it's a little bit of a scuffle going on, and I'll tell you what, you don't want yellow cards, red cards, or reports here now. You've got nothing to prove from either side. So get out of there.
There's no point getting involved in any of that sort of thing.
That's
As I
just
said, unless you're
sucker
gonna
ball stuff.
Unless you're going to put someone in hospital, there's no point.
Magic, don't you?
No, but you know what I mean? There's no
Yeah,
point.
all
What's
right.
the point?
No,
Waste
fair
of
enough.
energy.
Just the way you say it. Okay, Hamill goes back to Player there in Chrome. He gets a handball back to Wilson. Now Strickland just tries to barge his way forward. Gets a kick straight up and up they go. Mark! Oh, Happy Valley again. Oh, she's a possession, all right.
It's just pretending to be tough, is all it is.
I agree.
It's all fur coat and no knickers, is exactly what it is.
Yep, fair enough. Now, Happy Valley, they're going for a 10-goal margin here, and I reckon they're going to get it because he's on the slight angle. Player there is Liam O'Connor. Hasn't kicked a goal this afternoon. But he's had that many good players. It's tough to get a goal because they're all kicking them. So Liam O'Connor to put the Valleys 10 goals up. No one here in the box can remember the last time they got done by 10 goals. And it's to their crosstown rivals, the Valleys. Geez, it'd be good in the shopping centre. He goes bang. Ball coming around. It's not going to do it though. And through for a behind.
And that, sir, is why you're a defender.
On the Edifice Agency scoreboard, Happy Valley move along to 13 goals, 86 to Flagstaff Hill, 4-6-30.
It's in the matter that they're losing though, boys.
They're absolutely right. It's the way they've been played. They don't look like. Didn't look like one bit. One tried pay that. Absolutely pay that. And Aidan Grayson tried hard. Gets it over to Bennett, who now goes forward long and finds. Oh, just a hand there to Strickland. Got it to ground. That was brilliantly done. Most players, that is the difference there. Where Osmond's got it now. He gets tackled to the ground. But I'll tell you what.
They're giving him
that is the
nothing.
example because that's what they're giving it. Normally you just let that go. With 10 goals up, 9 goals up, doesn't matter. But they're not giving. No, they're sharp. They are good. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be going on holidays come late September if you're a Happy Valley supporter.
That's a goal.
Goal, is it? And who kicked that one there? Let's have a look at that one.
19.
Mason Carney.
Oh,
Carney was number 20.
20. So he's kicked 3, Mason Carney, so you've got to put him in the best players when you kick 3 out of, what, 5 goals?
Out of 4, 5, yeah. Hey, we might need to change their name for the Happy Valley Frogs, mate, because they are watertight. They're giving you absolutely nothing.
Yep,
on the Edifice Agency scoreboard, that moves Flagstaff Hill along to 5-6-36. Happy Valley 13-8-86.
Absolutely. So it's at an 8 goal margin, 8 goal 2 to be exact. 50-point margin, I think, isn't it? Yep, 50 points.
They've got genuine A graders across every line at Happy Valley.
Well, just about every position. Okay, there's a play. Just shrugs off. He's just beautiful with a captain, or ex-captain, 24 captain. Up they go. From behind. He's got Kirk to
that's a free kick.
His mate. Now, what's he doing on a free kick? I think the whistle's gone. He's going to get a free kick. I think he may. Now, they're clapping him. Kirk won't like that.
Yeah, it looks like as Kirk spat the chewy.
Oh, dear. So, Davenport, well...
That's frustration.
Have we got a best player, or are we still going to...
Well, we might have in a minute, because if he kicks this, the lid might come straight off, Davo.
Well, Flat would have to be mentioned. Cooper Rogers would have to be in the conversation. Davenport, of course, the GOAT.
Luke Edwards has got 3 goals, and Harry's got 2, so... Yep.
Nice kick there.
And he's only got 2.
Oh, nice kick there out in the field, but it was a nice kick.
He can get stuffed. He's not best on kicking like that. No way.
I think the thing with Davenport is he's been there every quarter. He's done something.
Jack Flett for me.
Jack Fleck's been very good. Yeah,
he's been very, very good. I've thought Lillis as well.
Yeah, Lillis was. Yeah, they've all been good. Just
yeah. Hamilton for me.
Yeah, Hamilton. Maxie Gill's done some things. Harry Vick 2 goals. And what's he done wrong? Hey, General. Been very good, hasn't he? Plenty of good players. So good on them. Now.
Have we got 21 pairs?
No, we haven't. I was thinking of getting one cut in half or sharing around a bit. Now the player there.
Well, if it was Port Adelaide, you'd only need one. Wait.
Don't start. They got done by 90 points.
Oh, no, mate, isn't it beautiful?
I didn't think they're that good.
That's a thing of beauty.
They got Luke Darcy's son out. A few players out. Right, now who we got here having a shot here? Happy Valley, they go long.
Spacey, that's a great lead.
And it is a good kick up. Spacey. Oh, it's marked on the odd point. That's gone through.
That was close. I thought
Jeez,
that was in
play. Yeah, it was a bit hard. So gone through for a point. Gee, Spacey, that was a good kick. Thought he might have been a bit too far. Goes across to Bennett. Bennet's had a few touches, but a lot of them have been a bit cheap. That's okay.
forward. Nice mark there in the end there to Tristan Smith.
On the Interfusion Agency scoreboard, Happy Valley move along to 13.987
Oh, look at that.
to Falcons 5.636.
Well, did you see that again, Craig? That pass? I can't believe it's Flagstaff.
And our sponsors for today, SA Landscape Supplies.
That's a goal.
Interfusion.
Flat's kick goal of the day. And he's bowed to the crowd.
Well, that should be goal of the day.
Oh!
So Flat will give goal of the day now. Just taking that off over from Lukey Edwards. Is that fine? You reckon?
Yeah. Look at this. If you don't mind.
From the boundary line.
He's kicked that from the front bar.
Yep. So we better get that. So that's happened there. So do you get both?
Geez, you'd have to be close. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
You'd have to be close.
So what is the prizes? What have we got here for the? We know the arch. What's the other one?
Two, they're both.
Oh, they're both the same.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Let's go Flat. Flat, and who's the other one we talked about?
You'd have to go Flat
He's
for
got-
goal of the day.
Yeah.
It's probably you probably wouldn't give them both to one person. No. With that many good players.
Well,
What about Edwards?
Luke Edwards he kicked a couple of good ones. I still think that goal that was from
Luke Edwards from down this end.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
the one we had.
was a cracker. But that was pretty
Keep
good.
talking, we just keep watching. We might get another good goal here. Frisbee Smith goes forward, just goes over the top there. Picked up here, or about to be picked up by Dylan Brown. He swings around the corner and he
That's
goes.
a good goal too.
This is getting out of hand. Another goal there to Dylan Brown. And yeah, this is getting wow.
This is getting ugly.
Okay, so what are we up to now? 10-goal lead. 10 goals, the magic number. It just sounds, if you're a Happy Valley supporter, it just sounds nice.
On the Interfusion Agency scoreboard, the Happy Valley move along to 15.999. The Falcons 5.636.
Wow, 10 goal, 10.5 goals. Unbelievable. And I tell you what, they've deserved it. I mean, if anything, they should be further in front because I just cannot believe how bad Flagstaff who have been with their disposals, kicking their thing, kicking to position, rubbers, stubbing the toe. So many of them. Ball comes back, 1-2. Tries to get free there, gets caught. The umpire thinks we'll ball it up, and he will. Okay, in the middle of the ground, we're 3.5 minutes in. It's 5.636 to 15.999. 10-goal margin there to Happy Valley. Free kick here to Darcy Mitchell. Darcy Mitchell too far out to score a goal.
Kicked 5, Happy Valley.
Yeah, that's right. Then up they go. Mark there.
Good mark.
Beautiful mark at the end there to Carney. He's going for 4 goals. Carney, he's been very good.
Well, considering he only kicked 5.
Well, so I mean he's going to kick 4 if will. There'll be 4
And
out
he
of
missed
6.
2 easy ones too, so he
Well,
well
have to
and
put
truly
him
has been
best
pretty
player,
good.
wouldn't you? For him, not overall, but for the Flagstaff Hill team. He hadn't kicked it yet. He missed a sitter too the other quarter. Okay, so we've got Mason, Carney, for their 6th goal. In he comes, and I reckon he shanked it. No, it's not even a point. Oh, it is a point. So, geez, their kicking skills today.
Been terrible.
I think Joel Beach has been very, very good too. Kicked 2 goals today. Did enough around the ground. Been very important.
Well, I'm going to leave it to you guys. Okay, so looks like we've got there, is that Joel Beach? I think it is. He kicks the ball forward up towards the middle of the ground. The soccer's forward. Doesn't matter. Nothing can go wrong at the moment. Picked up here nicely. Now that's got to be 3 weeks there. Rogers is the player that gets pushed down. Was a good tackle. But ask Paul Curtis that, General. Okay, ball up there. 5-7-37, the Falcons. Happy Valley, 15-9-99. They'd love another point just to make it 100. Just to rub it in. 27-29. So we're about coming up for the 5-minute of time on. 4.5 minutes it is at the moment. And, wowee, the best thing that can happen now is the siren to go. Up they go. Ball goes back there to... well, there goes the siren. That ends the game. And there's a 10-goal, 62-point margin here to Happy Valley. And I did not see that coming, boys.
No, neither did I, absolutely.
Okay, so goal scorers, I suppose. General, when you're ready.
Yep.
Any time.
All right, for Flagstaff Hill, we had Mitchy Johnson with 1, Wilson with 1, Carney with 3. That's their 5. For Happy Valley, we had Dylan Brown with 1, Max Gill with 1, Beach with 2, Darnell Tucker with 1, Rogers with 1, Harry Vick with 1, 2, Davenport with 2, Jack Flett with 1, and Luke Edwards with 3, and Jordan Thompson was the other goal scorer. Final scores, Happy Valley 15-9-99, Flagstaff Hill 5-7-37. Goal of the day,
We had Luke Edwards and we went to Jack Flett.
I think Jack Flett's goal was goal of the day. I think that has to be from.
Well, someone better write that down. So
Just
you don't
down there on Blacks Road, he's kicked that from. So
Yeah.
Jackie Flett, I would think.
and who's going to be your best on ground?
You know what? I think it's Jack Flett. Has to be. He's been the standout all day.
I don't. Well, no, if that was the case, I'd say Luke Edwards.
For the goal, because that goal down there was good.
I think. Well,
And at the time it was done,
I think when you have a game like that.
that game was all over then.
That's still a pretty good goal.
Oh yeah.
Well, no one's saying that, and there's still a lot of good players.
Well, I'm going to leave it to you guys. You're a better judge than I am.
Well,
can
I'm
find
not
it.
saying who. I'm just saying that we need. I think we should split it up. When you have that many good players on one side, to give it all to one player.
Well, best on ground's Jack Flett. He was dominant all day.
All right.
Four
So,
points.
Luke Edwards.
yeah, that's what I would say.
You want to go and get him?
All right. Okay.
Well, we've got a microphone here. Beautiful. Well, what a day. What a day. So Lukey Rogers, 23 Luke Edwards, had a great day. Haven't got any other scores, General. The Crows were 23 points up at the moment in the second quarter there, which is good. If you have any scores, let us know and send them through. We'd love to know how everyone else went. What an interesting day of footy. Good spectacle. Happy Valley surprised a lot of people today, I think, with their ability to run, to use the football, and just the pressure they caused Happy Valley to just look elite today. And unfortunately, Flagstaff will look like a very, very tired footy club today. So here we go. What we will do now, though, is we will get ready for the best on ground and the goal of the day celebration. That will be enough from me today. Good afternoon. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And bye for now.
You have to come in here closer, boys. The mic's not all that long. Well done, boys. Well played. Great game. Very happy with it. Eric. All right, we're at the conclusion of the Happy Valley Flagstaff Hill game. Big win to Happy Valley. Goal of the day was an absolute pearler in the third quarter when the game was certainly on the line. Luke Edwards for that, you scored a pair of Archie's support thongs, so well done.
Cheers.
But get them around your feet.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
And of course, our best on ground today is voted by the panel. Bloke totally impassable back in the Happy Valley back line, and again also a contender for the goal of the day with that one in the last quarter, especially the little bow in front of the crowds. That certainly sent a rocket up, didn't it, Jackie Fladd? So congratulations on your game today, best on ground as voted by the panel. Well done.
Thank you.
We are down at the fifth quarter at the Colonnades Tavern, and I'm joined by Kat, the gaming manager. And first of all, welcome, Kat.
Hi Tony, thank you for coming today.
Tell us about this facility that we're in.
So we're currently standing in our fifth quarter sports bar in Bistro. As you can see, we've got big screen TVs all around. We've also got our lovely function area upstairs, which is a private function area with a private bar that can hold up to 50 to 60 people. And then we've got our lovely private